We did mindfulness last time. I guess we'll do martial. It is generally seen as the stronger of the two. Okay, Jack of all pretty decent. So we got some alright she cards. Replay's fun. I think we're gonna roll the age. I don't know. Perch block 3 pretty decent. Both of these are things that require the enemy to have fatigue to be particularly good. And my biggest concern right now is our first elite and how we're going to handle it. So cards that are kind of slow to get started are not really what I want there. In which case, I think pressure is actually going to be the role. This at least has that 3 block, which is always ready. Whereas if the enemy's not fatigued, pressure is pretty crap. 8 She for 2 mana is really not worth it. If they are fatigued and you put like a Void Stone in it, then it's a great card, but... Oh, okay, Mirror Guard. That is much better for the early game. Very happy with that result. Okay. What do we want now? I could take a second Mirror Guard. Hey, you know what? Let's try it. Let's run double Mirror Guard. Sounds like a plan to me. Okay, what are we looking at here? This is an interesting option. We could potentially come up from the bottom here, grab the cursed item, get rid of it at the shrine. Take a look at the map rewards. 1,000 Fists, that's a good one. Better Future, quite nice. Shield Bash is decent. It's got a free stone in it. And Time Warp also is a source of vulnerable. Pretty good. Not a bad looking set of cards here. How many of them can we get? Okay, these are already on the path we were planning out. So that's pretty nice. And then we'd probably go like this, which means we miss the Time Warp. A little bit sad, but I mean, I really want this card pack. Card pack's so good. Just looking at more cards total is pretty important on Enlightened, so that you can craft the correct ratio of skills to abilities. Make sure you have reliable Zen entry. This looks like a pretty good path. We get 2 upgrades before the elite here. Maybe we get an artifact here. Almost certainly we take one of the 2 options here that gives us a void. I don't see why we wouldn't. We have the chance to get more stuff here. Yeah, I suppose if we just like went totally crazy and picked up a rare here, we could skip out on getting the pack, purge the voids, and then we could get the Time Warp and the Shield Bash. That's an option too. We'll think about it. Deck edit. Let's get rid of 2 Lashing Kicks for Ankle Break and Jack of All. And actually, I'll take out another Lashing Kick there. Get the Mirror Guards in. Have something that looks like this. Even balance between attack and ability. That's not quite what we want. We want to actually have a bit more in terms of attack right now, just given the way that the costs shake out. But I don't think it's really going to get any better than this to start. We don't have many cards to choose from. Blessed Recovery is kind of fun as well. I will probably be playing that. Great hand. So this will just kill. So don't need the follow-up. And sure, you're going to be dead too. Just draw a repeating deflection and we're good. There we go. Might as well try and get an attack here. That's not the attack I was hoping for, but sure. So we want to do this. This is actually relevant to increment our beads. We're going to be trying very hard to end the next fight here with the beads on 2, so that we can draw a card immediately during the first elite fight here. And hopefully even maybe trigger the beads twice. Get those extra cards. Those are going to matter a lot. Because we're going to be a little underprepared. It's a very early elite. But we got to get those artifacts, man. What can I say? If nothing else, the mirror guards will be really handy. The ankle break potentially could be quite good as well. If it's not corpse mount. If it is corpse mount, a little bit sad. 2 slows, a heck of a lot. That's an awful lot of block. I think I'll go for it. It's more damage and more block. Versus mirror guard upgrade. Killing blow, huh? We might end up using the killing blow as well. We shall see. Break your ankle. And we can just do... Let's use the spell. Why not? You're gonna die to the future strike, or we can just kill you immediately. Honestly, that's probably for the best. And then... set you up to die. Okay, so we don't want to trigger the beads here. So just make sure we don't do that with the repeating deflections. Alright, looks good. So the killing blow is really only useful against Bruce right now in terms of the coming elites. It's not going to do all that much against the other two. It could still be a decent option though. It would also definitely help out with the hallway fights. We got several more of those to go. So I'm honestly thinking about putting that in the deck and hell, maybe even upgrading it. Probably not, though. It's probably better just to take a Mirror Guard upgrade. I'm going to go with a more conventional play here. And let's toss in this Blessed Recovery. Blue Stone doesn't really have a particular target. It'd be really nice on the Better Future, though. When you upgrade Better Future, you're getting Vision 2. So it's a classically good combo to put a blue stone on that. That means you pick 2 cards, you get one of them right away off the blue stone draw, and the other one for next turn. Pretty handy. So I think we'll save the blue stone for that. And we should probably play Replay here. That seems wise. Let's cut a Lashing Kick for a Replay. So we have like a lot of slow application. If it's Corpse Mound, we are so sad, dude. Please don't be Corpse Mound. Here we go. If we don't pick up the Time Warp, Barbed Wand is potentially nice for vulnerable. Otherwise, Pickled Hand is really good. Enlightened can struggle a bit with energy. I think we'll just take the hand here. Okay, it's Bruce. That's pretty good. I'm just gonna weaken you right away. We'll get the slow as well. Do I want to hold this Mirror Guard? We have another one coming up. We have Replay. I don't think I do want to hold it. This seems better. Now, if we replay him on the turn that he tries to summon the fish, I think he just doesn't summon them again on the next try. So we might be going for that. Try to hold the Replay here. In which case, we just want to draw a Lashing Kick. No, okay. So much for the Zen. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, folks. So for holding Mirror Guard and Replay for next turn, We are accomplishing very little. I guess we can Jack of all. We have excess energy now, but it's fine. So he's going to attack here, and then try to summon the fish, at which point we put up Echo Wall, rewind him to be attacking again, so he'll take the Echo Wall damage. Can go Zen even. Here we just need energy, honestly. The point of all this stalling is literally just to get more fatigue built up on him. Okay, and I was right. He, if I remember correctly, the way he works is he checks the actual battle round, and on multiples of 3, he tries to summon fish. So we basically skipped the fish spawning, which is pretty nice. And here we can actually get the Blessed Recovery in. Clarity seems pretty good on a gaining momentum. Get that slow in there. Man, this would have been such a different fight if it was Corpse Man. We got really lucky. So he tries to bring the fish back next turn, so let's go ahead and use the spell again. You don't really want to use the spell while the fish are up, because it puts the weak on them, and then that increases their frenzy from their ability. Sure, we'll slow you down a bit more. Again, we have like way too much energy actually at this point. We don't have enough damage cards to effectively use it. Because I mean, we've got all the expensive damage cards we have, right? It is what it is. We'll be feeling a lot better once we pick up that 1,000 Fists. So here he's going to actually summon fish now, which should be fine. Oh yeah, it's more than fine. Cool. Very, very smooth first elite fight, courtesy of some slow and a timely rewind. We'll grab the better future here. I guess we can go ahead and killing blow some people. Yeah, we even healed in that fight from the Blessed Recovery. We're going to try and get ourselves all the way up to 66. Okay, you guys, huh? Definitely saving the spell for a later turn. These guys scale up real quick. We'll probably be playing some repeating deflections next turn. I want Pickled Hand energy when I can get it. Okay, here the Killing Blow is halfway to getting you. They're not attacking, huh? 2 turns in a row where all of them did Burning Fire. Which is actually a bit of an issue. We need to control the burning a bit more here, so I think we're just gonna kill you with the Killing Blow, huh? In which case we should spell first if we're not gonna save it. Or should we just save it? I don't know. The extra She seems pretty important. Let's get extra She. How close is this to killing you? Not close enough. Yeah, we'll just Killing Blow on you. We have to block with Mirror Guard if we don't draw something. We're gonna draw the Daze, we know, actually, so... Well, let's just go Zen and play this stuff out. So much burning, though. 10. That is rough. That is really rough. 30 threat next turn. I might use this potion. I might actually. Not something you'll see me do very often is use a potion in a fight like this. But I'm a little bit scared. Okay, I think what we need to do here is play like this. We got 15 block, we got gaining momentum's coming up, Mirror Guard as well. I should have taken the replay out. We'll remember that for the next fight, I think. It's mostly going to be a tech for elites. Okay, so we could be drawing anything now. I still think it's right to start with gaining momentum anyway. Flash and kick. Okay. That gets the kill on you. We can purge 2 here to get enough energy to then do this for Zen. I guess the reflected damage will take you out. She spills over. And you're dead. Okay, cool, worked out, worked out. Definitely a little worried when I saw that 28, but we made it. The prayer box, huh? We got a couple expensive cards. The 2 mirror guards, the ankle break, the gaining momentums, but what's more important is the 1,000 fists that we're going to be picking up. We'll be trying to upgrade this so that it cares about us being in Zen, maybe even looking to put a Blackstone on it, which means that the prayer box will really help in that regard, so I will take it. Quite happy to see that. Here we just take the Void out immediately. And now we can exchange replay for better future. I will just go ahead and put the Bluestone in it right now. So it doesn't let us set up our future turns, but it does still let us do good stuff right away on the turn that we use it. No real use for the Greenstone so far. Okay. The ankle break could be helpful in this fight. I mean, I guess we're playing Killing Blow just to go Zen. The beads will get rid of the dazed. End on 3 energy. Not bad. Just took a repeating deflection. We don't care that much. But the cripple is pretty brutal because now we've got this. 2 abilities, 2 attacks. I hate to see it. Spell helps out a little bit. Should probably just play a little defensively. And I think we still want to go for the gaining momentums. Get those openers. Bit of a rough turn. Okay. So Better Future can get us whatever we need, which will, at this rate, probably just be a repeating deflection. We're always gaining momentum first. Another repeating deflection. Okay. Sure, I guess. We could get back the Clarity for one of these expensive cards still on the deck. Suppose we'll do that. It's more valuable to play it now. We'll put it on the gaining momentum. We're guaranteed to have it and the ankle break. Hey, what's up, one-man army? Good to see you again. How are you doing on this fine Saturday? Assuming it's Saturday where you live. Oh, yeah, we actually had the cripple too there, jeez. Never mind, we were not guaranteed to get that. So this turn is terrible now. Do we just play this and say so much for the slow? I don't think we do, really. I think we save this to use with the gaining momentum. Because he's almost certainly going to attack next turn. Oh, but he takes the gaining momentum. Whatever. Odds are good we draw at least an attack. Okay. We did draw an attack. Slow's pretty handy there. We definitely need the damage. Beads are good to go. Yeah, just play this and hope. Still Saturday, eating dinner, about to head into the rainy outside world. Well, hey man, enjoy your dinner before you have to go do that. You know, I've seen better hands than this before. That's pretty nice. We can even use the prayer box here. Get this mirror guard. Haha! First run of the day so far. We just started up. Still hunting for that enlightened win. Going pretty alright so far. We had a very nice, perfect Bruce fight. We're almost up to full health from this blessed recovery we got. And we're about to pick up 1,000 fists from this fight. So, feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good so far. It's a promising start to a run. Nice kill, okay. So this first upgrade probably just has to go on to the 1,000 Fists, which we're going to be comboing with this prayer box. So that'll be pretty good. The next upgrade, assuming we don't get anything good in the card pack, it would probably go on our better future. But there could definitely be a lot of good stuff in that card pack. So we will just have to see. I think I should probably just use this as often as I can in this fight. I also think I'm gonna do better future on the killing blow. So let's go Lash, killing blow. Better future the killing blow. We're still gonna draw the killing blow now. The daze remains on top of the deck. Now we can put the kill on you. Do we want to try for a sync kill? It's so hard to get them all, man, but maybe with enough Shi spilling over, it's possible. Okay, yeah, we'll put the kill on you. 2 dazed on top of the deck now. Let's see, can we draw an attack? We can, but we don't have enough energy to play it. So I guess we're just going to play Repeating Deflection. I don't mind taking one here. Not a big deal. The double daze, I think, was well worth it for the damage we dealt. And when we come back around to that killing blow, it's going to be very handy. Alright, let's see. So this is going to be enough to kill you completely with the rage from gaining momentum. Mostly just abilities left, so very unlikely that that actually lets us go Zen. That being said, we're not blocking unless we draw anyway, so I guess we'll go ahead and draw. Okay, so it's still not enough block. How do we want to do this? I think we go like this. Because now we can play this guy for free or purge it for 2 energy. And we got a lot of delay block. This is like a pretty significant amount of damage with the rage. I think we will put it on you. And we should be able to actually get the sync kill here. They haven't buffed their health that much so far. The spell is about to be live again. Dang, sucks that we drew our Echo Wall on this turn when nobody's actually attacking. It is a Future Strike turn. I kind of want to go Zen, but it's a little costly to do so. Because I have to go purge, play. We draw a random card. That's probably still for the best, to be honest. To just get drawn back around. How do we want to split this damage up? We want to have one guy with a lot of health, so that we can get him with the killing blow. Yeah, you're absolutely right, One Man Army. The ability to hold on to those cards turn over turn. So handy. But I'm greedy. I believe in the power of my top decking skills. Oh, Jesus. Immediately punished. 3 infections. Okay, well, no matter what, we're casting our spell here. Future Strike's going to go off next turn with no threat on the stack now. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're actually totally fine. We are Bing chilling. The only goal right now is to try and go Zen so that our prayer beads will be a little bit more prepared for this elite. See, it was a calculated risk. So, hit you, and then put the She on you, and that should start the cascade. Fantastic. Upgrade the Thousand Fists. And we'll slot that in over the Killing Blow at this point. Replay probably still going to go in. Actually, I don't know. It's a 50% chance we're fighting Skeletal Mage, and it's a 50% chance we're fighting Corpse Mound. If we're fighting Corpse Mound, Rewind is either going to be making him attack us, which is usually bad because he hits really hard, or it's going to be doing the Frenzied Charge action where he puts Dazed on top of the deck. And 2 Dazed is really bad because that means that the other 3 cards have to all be matching attacks or abilities, and we have to have the energy to play them. So it's like so useless against him, and it's just okay against the Skeletal Mage. I think we don't bother, really. This red stone, I kind of want to slot that. We're thinking Blackstone Thousand Fists. Because of the prayer box, we're going to be able to spam that out no problem. That's like our whole Zen, but it's well worth it. So I think the redstone would just go on something random. Don't really have anything that like is screaming out to me for the stone. I don't think we're getting anything though like that either, right? Yeah, not really. Okay, well, I'll just go through these next 2 nodes real quick. Maybe we get something crazy. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. For 192 essence, that's a steal. So powerful on Enlightened to be able to get back any card from the discard pile. Not only does he usually have energy issues, and this is at worst +1 energy, it also gives you a really high degree of control over your chain. And that's just on top of the normal utility it has of like using a card, getting it back, and using it again to milk extra value out of your best cards. Grabbing a card to hold for next turn. This was a huge pickup. That's actually massive. Equip that right away. And now we got this decision to make. Do we want a rare artifact? We can purge 2 of the voids here, but we'd have to fight this elite, which sucks a lot. It'd be so greedy, but I mean, only 1 void in the deck after that point. Sounds kind of cracked, man. I don't know. If I could afford any of the other options here, this wouldn't be nearly as big of a choice. If I had 8 souls, I'd probably just dump them into an uncommon. We're so healthy, though. What are the odds that we die, right? Like, if we take a few chunks in that elite fight... One-man army votes greed. I want to, man. I really want to. Okay, let's do it. Show me something good. Ooh, the bottle of whiskey. That's an incredibly good one. Like I was saying, more card draw equals more chain control, and this is going to offset the voids, right? Like, besides the fact that we're becoming vulnerable, any time that we draw 1 void exactly off bottle of whiskey, it's a wash, right? It's like nothing happened. And any turn where we don't have that, it's all upside. So this is probably fine with our new spell that we've picked up. But I'm very scared that we might be fighting Corpse Mound here. That would be terrifying. Okay, redstone. Where do we put the redstone? You know, Clarity's actually a lot less good, given that we have Prayer Box, but it's still useful to set up for gaining momentums. Obviously, we can't get the opener on gaining momentum if we're not going to be in Zen for our opener unless we get one of a handful of relics or cards. So I'm going to put it on a random gaining momentum here, and then we probably upgrade this sucker as well, and then it'll pair really nicely with the Thousand Fists. Speaking of Thousand Fists, I am also actually kind of tempted to play Replay just for the slow, so that I can potentially activate Thousand Fists if I'm unable to go Zen, which is a possibility because we have 3 Voids, and we might be getting dazed. And it's really good, of course, if it's the Skeletal Mage, so I think I will cut the unupgraded gaining momentum here for this replay. Okay, Topaz Tiger is probably the way to go here. We're trying to spam out Thousand Fists in Zen, and the Rage goes a long way there. So I think that's just what we want, yeah. It is the Corpse Mound, and our opening hand is trash. But, at the very least, we could flex the spell immediately. It's a 3-turn cooldown, not that bad. This will give us a pretty nice setup turn, and we don't waste too much energy here. As for what the other target, I guess it should just be Ankle Break. So we waste like 1 energy here. Would have been a lot worse without the spell, though. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna play them. So why wouldn't I? But this is rather frightening. We have the Exploding Bottle. Pretty high likelihood we crack this on him just for vulnerable primarily on a turn when we do Thousand Fists. I hope we draw the Thousand Fists the turn after this. Okay, we drew it now, and 2 Voids. It's not really what I wanted to do. We're waiting on the spell. So I think the play here is literally just do this and then pass, and then next turn we go Potion, gaining momentum, and then either we have an attack to go Zen and Thousand Fists, or we use the spell to get there. I think this is the play. This is going to be a huge amount of damage. Like, really, really massive. We got the Jack of All, so we can go gaining momentum. Jack of All, right? Or... I have to play this to go... Could I have done this for... Oh, jeez, man. Okay, we'll do the spell. I guess I technically missed like 1 damage there from Jack of All. Oh no, I didn't play the Jack of All yet, Jesus. I'm getting into my own head here. Okay, we go Jack of All. We bring back the gaining momentum, because we can afford to do this. Now that we're Zen... There, okay, cool, we got there. Whew! Yeah, that's what I was debating, One Man Army, was should I play Jack twice, or should I play the gaining momentum twice? It's possible that both of those would have actually won. I don't know for sure. But it worked out either way. We give up on the card pack here happily to get these Voids out of our deck. We'll still have 1, which stinks. But again, right, the turn that we draw it, it's basically like we just disabled the bottle of whiskey for 1 turn. So probably not a big deal, assuming the vulnerable doesn't hurt us a lot. And we get to pick up the Time Warp now, which is excellent because, as you just saw, vulnerable is a huge assist for our damage. So, good stuff. Don't think I want to change anything. Okay, sure, gaining momentum. Very well set up to succeed, hopefully, man, hopefully. It's been rough out here with Enlightened, so... Oh yeah, by the way, Prayer Box reduces the void down to 0, so in a situation like this, where there isn't actually much that we want to do, get rid of the void for free. Not a bad little interaction there. That's actually kind of relevant. Okay, so... Prayer Box says cards with the base cost of 2 or more cost 0 while in Zen, but reduce your Zen card plays by their base cost. So when we first go Zen, we have 5 Zen card plays. We played that Void, dropped all the way down to 2 plays, right? It's the whole idea with this, we picked this up from the Raven's Gift, was just that it would help us do Thousand Fists stuff. That was the plan. So I'm wondering if I want to rewind him here. It seems kind of nice. Seems kind of nice to rewind him. I am definitely feeling the lack of weak from our spell anymore, but I mean, the spell's so good anyway. So yeah, let's go for a low damage turn here. Bop, bop, bop to hit Zen. Our beads are primed and ready. It's looking like it's going to be a simple ability chain into the Thousand Fists, hopefully. So... Thousand Fists is just going to kill the crap out of you. I could put some damage on you. Probably not necessary. Yeah, we don't have nearly as good AoE anymore without that little bit of incidental Shi. Ooh, okay, we have the ankle break too. That's actually quite nice. So let's get rid of the lashing kick, and it's just going to be clarity, I guess, on the mirror guard, because why not? Zen like this, draw a card. Thousand Fists equals you're dead. Ankle break is a huge amount of damage on you. But we don't actually want to kill him yet. And then we just sit on our mirror guard? Honestly, no, you know what we're going to do? We're going to purge this down to get the Pickled Hand energy, and then we're going to grab it back. Make sure we get the upgraded one. At this point, I think the fight's basically done. Just need to block a little bit. We redrew the Thousand Fists even. Handy. Yeah, very cool. Good fight, dude. This has been a great Act 1, which is in stark contrast to the last several Enlightened runs we've done, which have been struggling their way through Act 1. Shield Bash is going to be a cool pickup. All these 2-cost cards playing so nicely with the Prayer Box. And I want Time Warp in for sure. Question is, what do we take? I guess the Replay can come out now. The Vulnerable is big. You guys, huh? Do I have anything for the pup? I don't think any of these work for the pup. Is he going to be friends with the tiger? Probably not. Let's just draw an attack, huh? We drew an attack. Always lucky. Get the Time Warp down. We don't need that right now. In terms of delay block, nothing to be concerned with there either. Yeah, I'm just going to purge all the way down and feel pretty confident that we'll draw something. Okay, yeah, we got something. Going Zen, a little bit awkward here. Should be fine. Got the Future Strike still active here. Although it's just a regular Future Strike turn anyway. Let's see, how much is this right now? It's a good amount. I guess we'll just break your ankle. And then... probably chill. I really wish we would have found the Thousand Fists by now, but it's okay. There's the Thousand Fists. No longer is it a Future Strike turn, but we could make it one by recurring the Time Warp. So let's actually do that, huh? Let's just grab Time Warp. Play it. Last card is a Void. Sure. Now we're Zen. And everyone dies. Cool. Time Warp. Great pickup. That's the other thing. We weren't going to get the Time Warp if we went for the card pack. So, pretty handy way this turned out. Upgrading the Time Warp is probably not necessary because we really do just want to be playing this. So I think we can just snag our Better Future upgrade here. Very nice card, Bluestone Better Future Plus. And versus the boss, do we want to do anything different? The shield wall that we grabbed should come in. More Vuln, always nice. We don't want to go too low on repeatings. I guess the Blessed is fine to come out for now. We still want to have enough one-cost abilities to reliably enter Zen off them. This hand is a bit awkward. See if we can draw an attack or something here. Okay. That is good. It's like we could just pop off with double Thousand Fists immediately. That's kind of what I want to do. It's going to make me feel a lot better about the rest of the fight that's coming up. And we'll hold the Shield Bash because we need a lot of block next turn and it'll make him vulnerable. Blazing fast start for the Enlightened here on this fight. Normally, of course, you have to wait for the fatigue to build up, even for something like Thousand Fists, but we got a bunch of Rage. Yeah, actually, this gaining momentum is maybe an upgrade too. And we even have the Time Warp. But the block is very important, so let's focus on that first. We can Better Future back the Thousand Fists as well, which is kind of nutty. So let's ditch Lashing Kick. We can purge this unnecessary ankle break. Better Future. So the first card you put back is going to go below the second card you put back. So we put back something else, then Thousand Fists. Then we ditch the Clarity. We get extra Rage from the Topaz Tiger. And he is already dead on turn 2. That's amazing. That's a really fast kill by Enlightened standards. How about that? And the minions were untouched too. What a sick fight. Finally working on that black stone. That's gonna really catapult our damage into the stratosphere. You see how crazy we're going already. Oh hey, upgrade points. We were just saying we wanted those. Slap one on the gaining momentum, and the other one would probably be on Shield Bash. Otherwise, 2 Void Stones gives us higher chances to get a Black Stone immediately, which could be nice, but I think I'll just take the upgrades, honestly, rather than gamble on Void Stones. Yeah, I get that nice additional Rage, and some extra Future Strike, too. 75% just from one card is pretty good. And then the other one that we... I'm just thinking if there's anything else we want. I mean, Purge block 6 on the Age is pretty ballin'. You know, actually, I'm kind of thinking about that more so with the Tiger now. That's pretty good, you know? Let's quite good. And we could throw it in, maybe instead of the Clarity, honestly. At this point, Clarity is really only hitting just the single copy of gaining momentum. Everything else is getting prayer boxed, so... I think I actually want to try that. Age. Welcome to the deck, good sir. As for this Yellowstone, probably goes on a random deflection. Let's take a peek at what we have here. Reverb, huh? I don't think so. We have some Echo Wall, but not very much. Deliberate is interesting. It's very good with Prayer Box, but it's pretty tangential to what we're doing right now. And it would reduce our Zen plays by a whole bunch. We're going to need those for the 1,000 Fists, so no on Deliberate. Purify Aura is always good just for more fatigue. We can use it with our spell to get the fatigue up immediately. We'll try to find this, but I guess one step ahead is pretty decent block too. Not the most impressive floor rewards here, but that's okay because I don't think we need too much more for this deck. We're just going to try and get like a couple more relics. Something like that. Remembering we do still have a Void in the deck, so we'd like to get rid of that if possible. You know, instead of a Blackstone, given that we have Queen here, we could just go for good old Queenstone. But that's actually worse on 1,000 Fists to put a Queenstone on it instead of a Blackstone. Right? Because if we play it right now, it's 7 Future Strike twice, and then it triggers +1, so it's 7 Future Strike 4 times, right? If we put a Queenstone on it, it's just getting a 3rd trigger. It doesn't go all the way up to 4 triggers. That's how that interaction works. Whereas with the Blackstone, playing it twice, we're actually getting more value. So I don't think we will be going for Queenstone. We're probably not going to be doing Queen in general this time around, I don't think. This is still a very awkward node to get to, though, because what we really want to do is come down from here so that we can hit the Soul Collector into the Elite. We'll also get to purge the Void out. Hilariously, that means that we could also go here, right, like this, and get a second Void to then purge them both efficiently. And we just spitball from here, do whatever we want, probably something that gets us both of these upgrades. So that would be this. Path looks something like that. I mean, that seems pretty good, right? Boop, 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 boop. Go around like this. We get all kinds of goodies. All kinds of goodies. The one of Void really hasn't been bothering me all that much. Okay. Before I commit to this path, excuse me for a real quick bathroom break. Be right back, y'all. Okay, we're back. So now that we know our path, let's real quick decide on this Yellowstone. I would have put it on the one step ahead if we were going to grab that, but we're not. So probably just on a deflection or something. One-man army sizzle C in the VOD. Good luck on your run. Seems like you got this one in the bag, but the Void is always a tough nut to crack. It's true. It's true. Never a guaranteed thing in this game. But thanks for tuning in, man. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and peace out, man. See you around. You know, I don't really mind slapping it on this Mirror Guard, just as an even chunky block. I would have put it on the Shield Bash, but this came with a Bluestone in it already, so we don't want to waste that. Slot this. let's begin. Enough is probably not going to make its way into the deck. It is a little too expensive. Okay, I think this is another situation where we just pop off turn 1. Hope that we draw a source of vulnerable on the next turn. In these single target damage rush fights, that's just like such a ridiculous opening. And vulnerable means he just dies outright. Okay, we don't have the vuln. Oh, wait, no, we do have the vuln. Yeah, we're good. So let's just throw away one of these. You're gonna die. And I would like to go Zen, but I have to purge both of these. That's fine. That's fine. I can do that, no problem. Man, these turn 2 kills. Absolutely loving it. Thousand Fists is one heck of a card. Okay. And here we can use our newly upgraded Age. Where'd the threat go? Let's see. It doesn't really matter who we target at this point. So, we'll go for you, I guess. Sure, why not? Using the prayer box, we'll go ahead and throw away this void for free. And I should probably grab back my big old mirror guard with better future here. Let's do that. We'll put Thousand Fists and then mirror guard. Oh wait, whoops, that was backwards. Doesn't matter though, the spell is coming off next turn, so we'll just use the spell to get back whatever we want. I'm not really focused too much on these guys at this point. Oh wait, we reshuffled. Ah! Guess we'll just have to kill them instead. Yeah, okay. we would have really had to try to take damage there. Okie doke. The next upgrade. I don't mind the Shield Bash upgrade. It's either that or Echo Wall, I think. They're both 2-cost blocks that get +5 block on upgrade, so it's kind of the same thing. Very, very slight edge maybe to Shield Bash because it has the blue stone in it, so sure. Shield Bash is the choice. Choosing not to step on this empty tile because our modifiers would make us take 5 damage. Also, don't quote me on this because I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure that secret rooms can only spawn on the top of the map, not the bottom. At the very least, I don't think I've ever found one on the bottom, and I've got 600 hours in this game, so... Okay, yeah, we don't want the enough. It's not happening. This green stone may well go on Purify Aura. We'll see. Ankle break. Okay. We were hoping for the Thousand Fists, so it's kind of weird. I sort of don't want to play the Time Warp here to trigger the Future Strike. But it's probably still worth it to give us the 1 extra turn of Vulnerable where we could draw our Thousand Fists, so... yeah, let's just go ahead and... we could Ankle Break you, honestly. I mean, the Thousand Fists will probably be killing you without too much effort if we can get to it, so let's actually get some value out of the slow. This guy can hit pretty hard, man. He's no joke. And then Lashing Kick to go Zen. So we missed out on the vulnerable damage on him, but it's fine. We wanted Zen. Coming up, we're going to be drawing with our beads. I don't think I need to hold this. Yeah, I'm not going to. You can't make me. I just want to draw as deep as I can. Okay, so here's the Thousand Fists. At 1 trigger, it's 22. So 2 will be 44 plus the Vuln. Not quite a kill if I did my math correctly there. We block easily enough here, courtesy of the Tiger. 4 block when we enter Zen. We've got Rage now, which is capped, but that's fine because this is the only one we need. Grab this back, make sure we're dying. Nothing else really to consider here. We're taunted, so we can't deal any other damage anyway. I guess we could do this to extend his vulnerable, so sure, why not? And oh, that's right, that's right. The prayer box made us run out of Zen plays there. I was thinking we could cheat this guy out, but that's fine. Not a big deal. Second bloated, not usually what you want to see, but I think it's going to be a-okay. We'll get back the 1,000 Fists with this. So that means Zen with abilities? No, I don't actually want to go Zen with abilities. Let's soften you up just a little bit more. We don't want to kill him, though. Next, we'll put damage on you. So now, we'll put back this for next turn, this for this turn. Chuck the Echo Wall. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what we want. Not quite dead. And Time Warp next turn is a good look. So everyone will be vulnerable. Which means that both of these guys die, I think, right? This would actually kill him outright, so we'll put it on you instead. And then the Echo Wall, I think, gets us there. Oh no, the She even got us there. It was only 5 She, that was enough. Okay, upgrade point. This one maybe just on the Mirror Guard? The Purify Aura we don't really need to upgrade, I don't think. 1 turn a week's probably fine. And honestly, I don't even know... Oh, whoops. Jeez, man. I'm misclicking all over the place. I was talking about it. I went back over to show you guys and I upgraded it. It doesn't matter. We're getting so many upgrade points. Another one in the chest. We're getting one here. We're getting one here. We're getting one here. And yeah, we're probably going to be putting the greenstone on this, right? Because as cool as it is to go off 1,000 Fists on turn 1, that's not exactly reliable. And this will be much nicer for the long, drawn-out fights. Getting that fatigue on there fast. In particular, the Void and the Vault Guardians. So the question now is, what do we take out? And the answer is, unfortunately, probably just yet another Lashing Kick, as much as I do like these things. This is an Expel card, of course, so it changes the ratio in a different way than normal cards, because you can only use it for Zen once. Although it does give you another ability that you can use again. Yeah, the name of the game right now really is just defense, and then draw the 1,000 Fists. Do we want any of these? Oh my god, that's a Reflect. One of the craziest upgrades in the game. Purge, gain 1 energy. So you're getting 2 energy total when you purge this thing. Very, very strong. It's also not bad to just play it to go Zen quickly. So I think we're just going to snag that up immediately. And then subsequently upgrade it. And this, I think, can replace a repeating deflection. Okay. We got a decent amount of cash, too, for the upcoming card shop. That could be nice. Gaining, probably not worth it this turn. These guys are so terrifying, though. I mean, I guess we'll do it. And then we just play this to go Zen. Sure. We'll put some Vuln on the healthiest one. And then, because we might as well at this point, play out the rest of our cards. We have the chance to do some sort of multi-kill here, but it's probably not going to happen, given that we still haven't managed to get ourselves this Blackstone yet. Okay, definitely an ability chain, or an attack chain this time, so toss that. And I guess we'll start with Jack, Ankle Break, Lashing. We hardly need to worry next turn about block because, assuming we go Zen, that's 7, so we only need one more, which is this, or this, or this. So we can just purge this guy down, and... Jeez, man. I should probably purge this, too. It's a little energy inefficient, but... I need to draw more cards, and I need to have... I'd rather have 4 energy than 2. Given that we have a couple expensive cards coming up. Okay, I will happily discard that Void. And we didn't draw the Thousand Fists, so that sucks. Can Better Future get us anything that draws the Thousand Fists? No. No, it cannot. Crud. That's a very unfortunate bottom deck. Very unfortunate indeed. We need something to handle this guy, though. We need some kind of damage here, right? So I guess it's just gaining momentum. Oh, actually, wait a minute. No, there is no way. I'm trying to get, like, really fancy here. There's no option. We lose the opener if we grab back the gaining momentum. The Shield Bash draws us 1, but we're putting 2 back to only draw 1. So it just doesn't work out. Very unfortunate. Given that, I guess we'll just be doing an ability chain anyway. We can at the very least get our Manifest, and we can set up a gaining momentum for the turn when we will draw Thousand Fists, so, you know, that's pretty good. Who do we want the Fatigue on? Probably you? Yeah, probably you. And then we just get some delay block and throw out some damage on either one of these guys, really. It doesn't much matter. We'll do you. And yeah, we wanted to save the spell. I guess I didn't verbalize that, but I was trying to find out if we could grab the Thousand Fists without using the spell, because I think it's too important that we have the spell ready to get this back immediately on the turn that we play it. So... what we can do now, this gets the kill on you. And then, even just as is, this is already going to kill you. So we can do that, go Zen, then grab Thousand Fists. And we actually did it. We killed all 3 of them at once. That is notoriously difficult to do. But we got there. Quite nice. So we're probably going to pick this up. Hallowed Lotus. Each time an enemy takes a hit from Future Strike, apply 1 Shi, unmodified by Fatigue. So that's not going to give us all that much Shi, right? Because this thing is hitting 4 times if there's no Fatigue scaling. And each stack of Fatigue boosts it up by... like, if we're playing this with a Blackstone, right? That's 4 times. And then the Blackstone means that it's 4 times more, and then the Fatigue scaling, each one of those adds 4. I mean, that's actually not bad, even just on the Thousand Fists. Because I'm thinking about draining it for 8 souls, because we're probably going to be just spending all our souls at the Soul Collector. If we were to get 8 souls, we can do some rough estimations of how many souls we would expect to have. Right, because we're at 24 right now. 8 puts us up to 32. This is going to be worth, like, probably 2 souls, right? This one's, you know, between these two, we'll probably get 5. Praying gives us no souls because we have Soulless Greed on. We would roll in with 37. If we get really good luck, that would be enough to buy 2 rares, right? because 37 divided by 2 is 18.5, and rares cost somewhere from 16 to 20 based on just randomness and if they're on sale or not. And rares are really, really good. So I think I can just drain it, honestly. I think I will. I think I will drain it. We're not going hard enough with the Future Strike. So, yeah, this will be the play. Okay, we can definitely spend a lot of money at this card shop if we want as well, if there's anything good. Not really. Peace of Mind is really expensive. I mean, it's nice with the Tiger, of course, because we'll be gaining 10 block at that point when we enter Zen, which gives us a lot more chances to get the 25% rage, but we haven't been having an issue with that. Our defenses are pretty good. You know, I mean, you just look at the ratio of damage cards to block cards. We've got a couple very big block cards with this and the Shield Bash. We've got a decent amount of, like, slow, and we got some weak. So I don't think we really need this. That's, I mean, it's very pricey, both in terms of energy to play and money to buy. Time to Maim could give us a lot of rage. This one actually is the most tempting thing here, Time to Maim. I mean, 100% rage, and then we go Zen, we get another 25%, right? That would make our Future Strike turns quite a bit stronger for Thousand Fists. I think this is the buy. Basically cleans us out, but I think that'll be a good one. I think that'll be a real good one. Because the only rage gain we have is the Topaz Tiger, and we can just play this before we go Zen, and the gaining momentum. So if we're just a little bit careful about using these two, I mean, you know, this is 100% rage. That's significantly better than 75% rage. So it's not like it's going to be some terrible thing if we have to use Time to Maim instead of gaining momentum. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. We do have to fight an elite with 2 voids in the deck now. Oh my god. How about that? Okay. So we're kind of punished now because we got the red pills. If you start your turn with... Bleh! Excuse me. If you start your turn with 0 threat, gaining 100% rage would totally disable that 50% conditional from the Time to Maim. But it's still 50% rage. I mean, this is still probably the best. First application of She is doubled. We really don't care about that at all. Sapphire Sloth, we're hardly going to have any Zen plays left over if everything's going according to plan. So we just take the red pills, and sometimes it's active, and it's still more rage than it would have been if it wasn't, and we got the 50% conditional. Sometimes it's not active, and then it doesn't hurt us. So this is fine. For this fight specifically, I do think I want to recur the Manifest immediately. And go ahead and play out this. This is kind of tempting. But we'd have to play both of these and end on 0 energy, so I don't think it's worth it. Okay. Dang, this is a tricky one here. Can't really go Zen in the way we want. If we weren't haunted, we'd be fine. As is, the Thousand Fists is just happening once. And that's not very good. I think we go ahead and Time Warp. She's already weakened, so this doesn't really do much, but it does help us go Zen a bit, so sure. As for what to put back, probably this for the Purge, and Honestly, we could put this back too for another purge effect to get the chain. But I'll just put back our repeating deflection. And then here, this has got to be worth the reflected damage. So I'll just take the damage. You know, this is still an elite. We don't want to mess around too much, even though we've been doing so well so far. And 6 is not a huge deal. We can just sub out 1 repeating deflection back for the Blessed Recovery. Okay, gaining... Not exactly the hand I was hoping for. We can at least get the 6 block there. We get more block here. We'll play this, I guess. Sure, have some Vuln. We can even hit you and then use this to purge and get it back. Okay, yeah. Turn seemed a little bit awkward at first, but we made it work. We are hexed now, so that's a bit of an issue. Future Strike is triggering on this turn. So if we just get Thousand Fists to double trigger, that should be a win. Can we actually do that? The only way to go Zen is with attack, attack, attack. So we have to play this. It's fine to do this right now. It's not going to reshuffle. And attack. Attack. And she's actually already dead, huh? How about that? But just for good measure. 160 Future Strike. And also, she would have taken damage from the Echo Wall. Cool. Damage feels good, man. Damage feels real good. And that was 2 voids in the deck. Okay, I don't think we want to spend anything here, but, you know, we can look. We got the King of Tranquility for our Kingstone, the one that puts a Chant in your hand. Chant is a very powerful card. If you don't immediately understand how Chant works, don't feel bad. It is incredibly unintuitive, but since it has desync and chain, you need to carefully examine the tooltips. Desync does not add to or interrupt the chain, and chain itself increments whatever your current chain is. So basically what this means is, even though Chant is an ability, if you play an attack and then play Chant, your attack chain will remain and go up by 1 attack. A little bit complicated, but there's only 2 sources of Chant in the entire game. This Kingstone, which is quite rare to find, and a common card called Ritual, where you sift a card, and if it's an affliction, it gets replaced with a Chant. Anyway, yeah, we're definitely not going to buy that. Queenstone, there's another little kind of idiosyncrasy of this game that makes the Queenstone not good. We keep talking about wanting Blackstone for Thousand Fists, and you might think Queenstone is just better, but that's not actually how it works. Triggers only apply to, like, the base effect of the card, in a way, right? So the actual effect of Thousand Fists is deal 7 Future Strike twice. And that effect might be triggered an additional time if you meet this condition. So adding Queenstone does not cause this secondary trigger effect thing to happen again. It just adds 1 more trigger to the stack. So you want a Blackstone instead, because then we'll actually get to get that trigger off multiple times. And these guys, yeah, I mean, like, Rebound would be better than a Blackstone, but it costs us 11 souls, and we want to spend our souls in the Soul Collector, and it's not even that much better given that we have the Prayer Box. So I'm just going to be on my merry way. Probably not going to use this to liberate, like I mentioned. We'll get a nice little Chaos bead, though. I guess that's pretty cool. This is another situation where I just want the Manifest immediately. It also makes the Zen entry very easy here. And we'll get some Vulnerable on you. Why not? Purge off the Burning. How much is this dealing right now? 16? Sure. I'll go ahead and hold the Mirror Guard. We can play this one a little bit slower. Our Chaos is a chunky, chunky boy. 249 max health. And he's going to be having Fortitude constantly. I suppose if we top deck the Thousand Fists here, it's kind of crazy. We did not. But that's fine. Yeah, here's another situation, right? No, you know what? Actually, no. We're just gonna block. We're just gonna chill. We're gonna go slow. No rush. No rush. We still have vulnerable coming up. Let's all just slow down for a moment. Reflect a little bit of damage, I guess. Why not? Get some delay block. Is there anything good for Better Future to grab? I mean, Time Warp, I guess, is cool. I guess we might as well, yeah. And we can actually play it immediately and get the Mirror Guard for next turn, so get you next turn, get you immediately. We don't need you. Extend their vulnerability. We could do this to delay block 6 effectively, but I want Pickled Hand energy, so no thank you. Yeah, look at that. 5 damage. That 5 damage is going to matter, alright, guys? I swear. I'll tell you what does matter is this burning, though. Holy cow. We are on fire. And not in a good way. Dang, dude. If we hadn't drawn a Void, although it was pretty likely, this turn would be a lot better because we could go Mirror Guard first, and we'd get 25% Rage off the Topaz Tiger. As is, I think it's still fine. We're just going to go like this, 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 88. I mean, that's not bad. 88 is not bad. Also, check this out. Handy trick with the Prayer Box. So we're at 3 Zen plays. This card costs 2, so we'll go down by 2 Zen plays. We have 1 left. We can still get full value out of it on this. This guy has his cost being reduced all the way to 0, and it would normally cost us 3 Zen plays. But we don't have 3 Zen plays. Doesn't matter. Frustratingly, we are going to reshuffle here, which means we can't use our spell to get back the Thousand Fists. I could have tried to hold a card to make that not happen, but then we would have taken some damage. So I feel justified in this decision. And we can just draw back to it anyway, right? He's also going to take a grip here from this Echo Wall. Literally no damage potential. Do I care about holding this Mirror Guard, or I just want to draw as deep as possible? Survey says we should hold on to it because we don't have the Time Warp in the discard, and next turn's not a Future Strike turn. Worst case scenario, we still have our Iron Skip Potion for 20 block. But, I mean, look at the burning. Yeah, Enlighten just does not get rid of burning very often. It just doesn't happen. See what the top deck is. Flash and Kick. Okay. Not really what we wanted, but that's fine. I guess the prayer beads are ready, so you know we can try and draw one more time. Thousand Fists. Okay. Yeah, not actually what we wanted, but that should be okay because we can Mirror Guard. We can get back another Mirror Guard. And then we want to time this. No, there is no timing trick. We just play it. And then we'll Better Future, put back something, put back the Mirror Guard, draw, drop it. Okay. A little bit of finagle in there. But we're in the clear now. Because this Future Strike absolutely kills him. Make him vulnerable while we're at it, why not? Just do stuff. Very cool, very cool. Time to actually think about which bead we want. I think the answer is yellow? I think. Honestly, I have no idea. I guess we have 2 blues. We don't really want to play the Shield Bash all that often, though. It's just kind of there as an okay block and additional source of vuln, but I guess we'll take the blue one. And upgrade-wise, just the mirror wall at this point. Get the 2 voids out of the deck. So we've got 35 souls. We got a little bit less than we were hoping we might have. Oh, wait, am I playing with Damned? No, I'm not playing with Damned. Damned makes it so that you only ever get 1 soul from regular fights, but just because you don't have that on doesn't mean you'll necessarily get more. Let's see what we're able to purchase here. Yeah, so we can't quite afford both rares. If we had gotten like a little more lucky with the sale or something. Notably, though, we could just buy a Blackstone to put into the Thousand Fists, and then we have a spare, which would go on probably just Time Warp to really stack up the vulnerable, make it less likely that we have to worry about Future Strike turns. Also, Butcher's Blade is kind of cracked, because it means that attacks make us go Zen very, very easily. The problem right now is that we don't actually have all that many attacks. Do we have a lot that we would be happy to slot in? Kind of not really. Just lashing kicks. Killing Blow is clearly past its prime. And the 1 extra gaining momentum. Are we picking up any other attacks? Opposing Force, Battle Insight. I mean, Vision's not bad. These are all expensive cards, though, which makes me a bit sad. Otherwise, of course, the Butcher's Blade does just cause Thousand Fists, if nothing else, to rebound. So that we're getting 3 plays out of the Thousand Fists. Of course, we can't get the Zen condition on all 3 of those. Unless things line up exactly right. I should probably just take it, though. I really probably just should. And I wish I could get Blackstone and this random uncommon that's on sale. But I can't. What are you going to do? 2 souls shy. Alright, we'll go ahead and buy the Blackstone. And then do we want a random common artifact? Probably. Suspicious Blade Oil. Another one that's not all that amazing with the relatively small attack count we have here, but it is what it is. I suppose we can at least do we put the gaining momentum in, man? I really don't want to, honestly. It's not enticing enough. If anything, I guess I'll do -1 deflection for 1 more lashing kick. Let's try this. No voids in the deck, so I feel fine to just roll right on in to fight this guy. Vision every turn is pretty good. We have a couple sources of draw mid-turn. The Blade Oil, the beads, obviously, the Bluestone on our Shield Bash, the gaining momentum. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. The MA Soul Piercer is for like single target damage, which we should have down pat. Not worried about that. The Stew, though, the Stew is really tempting. So I think the Stew might actually be crazy. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take the Stew. It's more rage, and this is such a powerful spell, you know? Okay, another fight that we just want to get the manifest immediately. Not too much going on here. Future Strike is triggering, so we don't want to go too hard and make his ability happen, right? That being said, 54 is really quite a bit of damage. We should be doing something with all these cards. I guess let's just, actually, this is a tough call. We have, like, too many resources here. Like, quite a lot too many. I want to play it, but I don't think it's correct. We could just throw it out twice. It'd be 66 damage. It would make him... You know, okay, the slow is probably worth it, honestly. He's got 3 stacks of slow now, right? When his ability triggers, he gains Frenzy. The slow is going to last for a good while. I think we can just make this work here. We're not drawing any cards here. So it's a little bit sad, but... we'll still get quite a bit of rage. Goes in like this. There's more slow. He's so slow. We can purge you off, which means I guess we might as well play this. Look how much damage we've done, and we haven't even seen the 1,000 Fists yet. This deck has just gotten like a critical mass of rage now. And here's the 1,000 Fists and a source of vulnerable. So let's just do apply Vuln. Ditch this because it's expensive and we don't need it. Reflect puts a Zen immediately, and then we can go Giant 1,000 Fists, Giant 1,000 Fists, Giant 1,000 Fists. What do you think? 576 Future Strike? Not bad. Not bad, not bad. We are out of stacks of Time Warp, so it's not actually going to trigger immediately. We can try to draw it with this blue stone. We did not. Have some more slow. I don't think you have enough slow yet. We'll just tick up our prayer beads now. We're just messing with him. Poor guy. 632 Future Strike. 45 damage from Echo Wall. Cool, very cool. Do we even bother with the opposing force? I mean, I guess we'll do this fight. Also, I said I was going to do this a while ago, and I just haven't. Get the Blessed Recovery in there, and also, now we can do Blackstone Time Warp. Just like Permavuln. Future Strike always triggers. It's just the play, man. We just keep getting these big, beefy single targets. Another fight with burning, though, so you gotta be careful about that. It is a significant concern. Slow doesn't really do anything either, so that's a bit sad. I think I'm gonna hold the Mirror Guard. Yeah, I'll hold it. No red pills. Bit sad, but we did get Shield Bash, so that's cool. Don't need Ankle Break. We have no Rage, so Time to Maim goes off. We'll purge this for energy. Play this to go Zen and get the Echo Wall up, and then we just go pop, pop, pop. Okay. Turn 2 kills. Not normally the Enlightened's forte. Here we just pray for greed. I mean, why not? Nothing else to do. We'll snag up our final 2 upgrades, which I honestly do not know what we will put them on. Just probably some delay block, honestly, to help out with the red pills. More burning. Can we stop having fights with burning? Okay, I mean, these guys are just going to try to gatekeep us. I think we're going to go straight for the Pyre this time, rather than going for a right Pyre might kill. In which case, that means we do this. And honestly, time to Maim. Hey, what's going on, Gribby? Yeah, every enemy now, with the exception of Voidling, is fully animated for 1.0, and yeah, some of them look really good. The Pyramites look awesome. These guys, for the longest time in beta, they didn't have the animations, but they look sick. And hello to you, yeah. You've caught us in the midst of a very, very angry Enlightened run. Lots of rage. We are beating the crap out of people with this Blackstone's Butcher's Blade 1,000 Fists. Pretty good so far. We've been struggling with Enlightened, but I'm thinking that this is the run. Get ourselves some energy, and yeah, this is quite a bit of Future Strike damage here. How can you be angry when you reach Zen? It's like one of those, like, riddles, you know? Like the Buddhist riddles. I mean, he looks pretty happy. It's like an inner rage, you know? It's just simmering under the surface. Alright, everybody. It would really make me happy if you were all vulnerable. 84. Not bad. We did miss out on Red Pill's Rage this turn, but, yeah, you know, it's still good enough, right? Is this gonna... No, it's not. We actually do have to dedicate another one of those. Put one on you. And I guess we just reduce burning now. So, purge, purge. Delay block. Cool. Somehow we actually got the right RNG and the right kind of hands that we were able to get rid of all of the burning. We're gonna draw Repeating Deflection. We want to use our spell to pick up Stew, so let's do that. And then we'll punch you and break your little bug ankles. At this point... Sure, more rage. Get that last point of health we were missing, very important. Nice fight. Okay, are we gonna play the Battle Insight? I don't think so. What do we upgrade, man? What do we upgrade? Just a lashing kick, I guess, right? No, we said Repeating Deflection. +3 delay block. Helps out with red pills. Yeah, okay. Well, that's probably what this upgrade will be for as well. Do we immediately get the manifest for this guy? Probably. I think this is basically the plan every fight at this stage, given our lack of other draw consistency options. I wish I had any amount of delay block here to get my red pills. Sometimes that's just how it is. Better Future could get us one. I guess we'll try. Not quite enough delay block, though. I mean, I don't have that much at this point. I would have needed literally this card, exactly. It's the only card that does it. Anyway, we don't need the Mirror Guard here. So I don't think we bother playing this, given that we're not going to be getting red pills. Instead, we just break your ankles. Yeah, we're just going to break... Oh, wait, the slow. Ah, pff. I totally could have gotten the delay block for red pills. Whoops. I'm not really worried about this fight anyway, and if we don't draw the 1,000 Fists, it was all kind of a moot point. Yeah, no 1,000 Fists, so does not really matter. I suppose that we'll just be getting the block from Topaz Tiger, so sure, we'll go Zen like this. Oh, we did draw the 1,000 Fists. Rip. 2 copies to take you out, right? Yes? Yes. Then the rest goes on you. We'll put up some amount of delay block. Have excess energy, and that's just kind of how it is. Oh no, I was off by a little bit there. I miscounted with the fortitude. Yeah, when the health bar turns yellow, that's not taking fortitude into account. So that's why you got to be a little bit careful there. Jack of all trades will get him with the she though. If we get enough rage. So we have to choose between these two right now. I guess it makes more sense to do time to maim, honestly. Time to maim, double time warp. Kill you that way. And we can still just get a lot of future strike. Yeah, okay. Not bad. We want to be careful not to waste the stew at this point, so we want to avoid casting our spell. Shouldn't be that hard. This guy is not very threatening. Just have a lot of debuffs, you know? Why not? Get debuffed. We also want to avoid using the beads. A lot of stuff we want to not do right now. There we go. The kill is down. We got ourselves a Tonic of Tranquility, which is a likely candidate to brew up versus the Void. All enemies spawn with 1 fatigue. Definitely accelerates our damage, so a nice pickup to be sure. We'll go ahead and upgrade the other repeating deflection. Find out who we are facing for our floor 2 boss. The Blood Hive. So this guy taunts us, which is very annoying. That being said, everything is ready right now. So if we just go Purify, return the Manifest, play the Manifest. I guess we can play Age here to go Zen, right? Or, no, we would actually rather Better Future. We'll do that. Shield Bash for Vuln. That's actually relevant, potentially. And then we just go 1,000 Fists, 1,000 Fists, 1,000 Fists. We want Vulnerable. How's that? Not too bad, huh? Not too bad. And then, just for good measure, 720 Future Strike damage on turn 1. Yeah, turn 1, by the way. Oh no, the Scarab taunted me. How will I ever attack the Blood Hive? Okay. Just increment beads is the name of the game now. There we go. You failed your only job, Scarab. Come on. He's definitely getting reprimanded for that one. Okay, the card Sharp Sleeve. This is a classically great relic on Enlightened. Lets you craft your chain more carefully. Not that we're having any issues with that, but still, you know, it helps to have it. I don't think we need max health. I don't think we need random Void Stones, so I'll snag it. And we can only buy one of these. So what would we rather have, a blue stone or an upgrade point? Probably a blue stone, honestly, for the water bead. Give me that. Go ahead and socket this somewhere. How about the time to maim? Sounds good to me. Angry Monk bullying the Scarab. That's right. Real bullying hours going on right now. Now, notably, we do have to fight 3 Guardians because of our instability modifiers. This is the price we pay for an easier early game. Is a more difficult late game. Who do we want to take on? Probably single target fights, which just means not these guys, but what are the blessings? Some weak, probably not that relevant. First card each turn costs 1 less. That sounds pretty good. Void touch spawn with 40% damage. That sounds good as well. This one's nice too, though. Every third turn, gain 125% rage. Obviously, we like the rage. I'm a little concerned about these guys because we can only target them with 2 attacks. And oftentimes we're trying to target people with 3 or 4 attacks, but I guess we can just spread it out a little bit. Right? Because, like, you target them once and it's fine. You target them a second time and they go immune. So we would have to go, like, 1, 2, 3, hitting Future Strike onto each of them one at a time. Could be a little awkward. Gribby says, do you sometimes go for a weak blessing to get an easy fight on 3rd floor? So the blessings, you're only ever getting 2, right? The majority of the time, there's really only going to be, like, 2 Vault Guardians that should be, like, a particular problem for you, right? Like, if you're really bad at passive block, you don't want to fight the Death Knight, right? If you're really bad at fast and damage and AoE, you don't want to fight the spiders. But everyone else should pretty much be fair game, right? Like, so here I feel pretty comfortable taking on all of these guys, all 3 of them, you know? So even if I only had to fight 2, I would pretty much just pick whichever blessings I wanted amongst them. And this one's like a maybe you consider it, right? Depending on how good the other blessings are. Basically, it's either like the fight is just too scary to even attempt, like spiders, or you're fine and you take it on and you grab the whatever blessing you want. This is my very long-winded answer to your question. Not really. I don't really go for easy fights. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started here on the Obsidian Golem. So for our potions, keeping in mind for the Void fight, we want to brew up the Tonic of Tranquility, and in the belt, probably the Patience Potion. No, I changed my mind. Rage Potion. So that means that the Health and Patience Potion and the Iron Skin Potion we can use as we please. What I see is spiders versus the rest. Honestly, not a crazy way to look at it. The spiders are the most polarizing Vault Guardian by a significant margin. They are sometimes a free turn 1 victory, and they are a lot of times a nightmare that will kill you no matter how strong your deck might have seemed. So, definitely something you want to keep an eye for, definitely something you want to think about finding exploding bottles for. I think we might brew up our Iron Skin here, honestly. Because there's lots of guys attacking, but we only need to focus 1 down, and this will make the red pills much more likely to go off. This dude hits really hard right out the gate, so we don't want to get like stuck in this loop where there's too much damage on the stack, and so we're not getting red pills, and that means that we're not killing him, and then he's putting more damage on the stack, right? Downward spiral. Gonna try to avoid that. Pretty good opening hand here, though. We'll toss this. So, time to maim is still 50% rage, which is good enough for me, but it means we can start with gaining momentum if we wanted to get even more rage. This is actually a very complicated turn, huh? We want to get the extra fatigue on him, but we also want as much rage as we can. Oh, geez. Okay, I think we go 1 copy of gaining momentum, and then we purge, and then we go lashing for the Zen. It's up to 84. Yeah, this has got to be better. The vulnerable that we can put on him will be pretty huge. And we will go ahead and toss this out because it drops us all the way down to just 15 here. We're going to get 8 block from the potion. There it is, the Iron Skin Potion. Yeah, Thousand Fists is a house. Very good card. Okay, looks like we don't really need the Mirror Guard, so let's ditch that. We found Vulnerable. Gonna be important. We'll toss Better Future to the Hex. This is getting purged for block always. Shield Bash for the Vuln is very important. Beads are ready. Okay, I think we don't want to go Zen here. We just want to smack him a little bit. And it looks like we're in the clear. Keep our beads for the next Guardian fight. Cool. Did we need to use the Iron Skin Potion? Probably not. But, you know, doesn't hurt to play safe. I've had that guy ruin a few of my runs before. Better not to risk it. Yeah, next up we definitely want the Blessing of Efficiency. So the freebie potion at this point is the Patience Potion. Let's just belt that for the moment. Keep it in our back pocket. What goes to the bottom? Jack. Definitely a get the manifest in play kind of fight. Not really much to do here. I don't really want any of these cards back in particular. And I kind of do just want to hold the time domain since we know we're not going to have red pills ready. So that's the name of the game here. Okay, so we're doing time domain. That means gaining momentum isn't so great. So you can just go away. Get the block. There we go. That's purge block. Handy. Don't need you. Purge you down. More vulnerable? Yeah, more vulnerable. And then we go Zen. Smack, smack, smack. Save the spell, yeah? Yeah, save the spell. We'll use it next turn. He's already halfway dead. Future Strike triggers for, like, the whole rest of the fight. Plenty of stacks. Got the extra fatigue on him. No thank you, I would not like a Bane. We drew a Bane anyway, feels bad. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just hit you. We actually get enough delay block here for red pills, so that's cool. And we'll continue to sit on the spell, I guess. We just want to use it before the fight ends so we get the extra stew trigger. Or the tick on it. Man, we have 4 lashing kicks in the deck and we drew all of them instead of any of these Banes, huh? That's pretty good luck. Pretty good luck. He is slow, so we don't even need to go Zen at all. We just beat the crap out of him. Very nice, very nice. We've already got our 2 blessings locked in now, so I do not feel the need to bother with these guys. We'll just go for the single target fight, since we excel at these. We will socket this purple stone into, I guess, just a repeating deflection. I should take this thing out for... Finally remember to do that. And Death Knight, I mean, I guess we can brew the patience, but it just doesn't make any sense, man, honestly. We don't need the health pile. We'll just brew the... We'll belt the patience potions so that we can use it more on demand. I don't really want you on the bottom of the deck. I want you next turn. I guess it's fine. We'll just go off with damage here. That's what we will do. So, no age. And the play here will be... Double time warp. Don't need you. Purify. And then He's slow, so it doesn't matter if we leave Zen, so we can just grab the Manifest, put that down. Punch, punch, punch. He's halfway dead. More than halfway, he's like 2/3 dead. Well worth it. And we'll trigger his ability a little bit here, probably by playing some block cards. I'm not too concerned. Time to Maim is not actually a block card technically, so we can cheese him a little bit here. I guess we toss a deflection. Yeah, do it this way. Trigger his ability once. Purge that. And we do want to go Zen, so I guess we'll trigger it a second time. Honestly, who cares? Break your ankles a little bit. Plenty of slow stacked up on him. See if he reshuffles my deck here. He does. So that means it's a good time to use Better Future to get the Thousand Fists back. So we grab thing we don't want, the thing we do want. Ditch this. Purge this. Go ahead and give me stuff. I really don't care. And that's it. Yeah, the stew is already ready to go. We can't increment beads any further. So we'll just close it out there. So long, Death Knight. Didn't even need the potion. Alright, everyone will have 1 fatigue. We'll have a big burst of rage for the turn when we go in on the void. Let's get into it. I guess you can go away. Pretty mediocre first turn here. I suppose, if nothing else, we can get the Manifest going. Unfortunately, we are going to whiff red pills. But that's just how it is. Gribby bets on an 8-turn kill for the Void. It might take us a little longer than that, truthfully. Could be a little annoying to deal with the Void touched is mostly what I'm thinking about, and the order that we drew the Thousand Fists in mattered, but we got it on a good turn here. So let's toss Lashing Kick, and we'll just go Deflection, Double Time Warp. We want to kill you. That's what we'll do. And then I guess we can reflect some damage on you. Why not? Purge down. Because, yeah, see, we keep missing red pills, and that's going to happen for a little while. Next turn, I think we should be able to get it, because the evil daughter is not going to attack us. She's halfway dead. Time to Maim is here. Probably using the spell this turn, so okay, time to Maim, gain around. We can put back the gaining. Get the Maim off. Shield Bash is not needed. Sure, play the Reflect. Grab the Thousand Fists. Such overkill. Honestly, can I kill her with other stuff? How much is this? Yeah, I can kill her with other stuff. And then we just hold this. There, put some Shi on her so that it transfers over a little bit of value. And get the block. Do need some block. Do I just hold the gaining momentum too? I think I do. I think I do. You might have overestimated. We ended up getting pretty solid RNG there with the draw order. So we just need vulnerable on this turn. Okay, we didn't get it. So in that case, I guess we try to get lucky. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna time to maim and save the rebound for the Thousand Fists. This is really unfortunate. We are gonna miss red pills here. We'll go ahead and Thousand Fists at least once. And we'll use the second copy. Because we can just keep this in our hand, you know? Honestly, though, I should probably just go all in and play it. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We'll go all in and play it, and then we'll use the spell to grab it back and hold for next turn. We'll do it this way. And on the next turn when we have vulnerable, we'll crack the potion. And that should probably do it. Okay, cool. So get rid of this garbage. Easy Zen with Time Warp. Do we have any draw and discard effects coming? We're not drawing, I guess not. We're always playing this anyway, so I'll just do it now. Oh, I didn't use the potion. Whoops. We'll use it next time. Some slow. Playing this doesn't actually do anything, because he'll drop off all 4 stacks. Yeah, okay, so I think we would have killed if I would have remembered to use the potion there. Murdering your turn as monk is tough. Okay, we got better future. Although we're haunted for 3. That's a bit annoying. So we go this, this, this. Put back Thousand Fists and Time Warp for the vulnerable. Oh, the beads, though. Yeah, okay. Okay, beads. It doesn't matter. We're getting them next turn anyway. Do that for some Echo Wall, sure. It looks like he's gonna die on turn 7, Gribby. You were close. So we're gonna remember this time to crack the potion. And overkill the ever-living snot out of him with 1,008 Future Strike. Excuse me, 1,176. Excuse me, 1,253. We got the number is sticking out and hiding underneath the vulnerable icon. Goodbye, Mr. Void. GG. Our losing streak on Enlightened is over. Nice, clean kill there. Very, very good. Cool run. We visited the queen and bought no stones. She was just along the way. We did some interesting stuff this run. Did some very greedy plays. We picked up the prayer box at a cursed item. We also got the bottle of whiskey at the Dark Idol by accepting 3 voids. And then we drained this, so we added a grand total of 5 voids to the deck over the course of this run, which is kind of nuts if you think about it. And we purged them all. Look at those shrines. So many shrine visits. Yeah, we milked the value out of those. Did we trigger... How many times did we trigger the blade oil, dude? I definitely just ignored this completely. We probably drew off of it at least once, right? But yeah, this was all just about Prayer Box letting us go ham with the Thousand Fists and a bunch of rage from this, the Topaz Tiger, from the Red Pills, and from the various other rage-generating cards that we had. Good stuff, good stuff. I've got time for one more run today. So each of those runs is like a small story, and that's what I love about the game. I agree, Gribby. Each run definitely does have a bit of a story to it, doesn't it? Okay, if you guys would like to pick what we do next in terms of which class we run and which starting deck, anybody in the chat, feel free to vote. I'm going to real quick go refill my water. I will be right back, and then we'll hop into the second run. Okay, we are back. Fresh glass of water. I think I am in the mood for a faster paced run this time. That Enlighten run got pretty deep into the nitty gritty with the ordering of everything, so let's go for something a little smaller brain. Maybe a Tempest run, huh? Love me a good Tempest run. Last time I think we did Lightning with Tempest. We had the crazy heavy-handed build. So this time let's do Thunder. See what we can manage. Yo, Contraposition, one of my favorite cards on Tempest. Makes us want stuff that increases cost. It's a very fun one. Power Spike could be pretty good. Depends on what our Zeal 10 is. We won't know. Gambit's a very nice upgrade, giving us 5 block on Purge. Power Shield is a reasonable block card. Languish helps with elites. I think I will roll the Gambit. I don't feel comfortable saying that I can commit an upgrade to this thing. Rebuke. Okay, I'm actually quite happy that we got this. Because it's on cooldown, so we can't take it. Not that we would want to anyway, because I want Clashing Steel to go with the Contraposition. It's also just a generally nice card. Very solid block. Let's go. Okay, looks like a pretty favorable layout here. I'm seeing all of the elites and upgrades are kind of in a line. We got some good stuff here, man. Check this out. One-hit wonder. Very, very good card. Imbue weapon could be nice if we get a lot of overcharge. At the ready is a great block. Juiced up is an awesome upgrade. Grounded is a great source of overcharge. And yeah, we got the option to pick up a Sin. Oh, of course. The two cards I want most are competing with each other immediately. Wonderful. Okay. So if I have to pick between these two, it sucks that this one also has an upgrade, but I think the one-hit wonder is going to be what we want, because this is going to carry us through the early elite fights pretty hard. So we can do like that. Then if we want the Sin, we could go down this way, or we could go up. Honestly, I don't think the Sin is in the cards here, because we'd be stuck with a Void for quite a while. We wouldn't have a chance to purge until here, and in all likelihood, we want to come like this, which skips the Shrine, and I'm not going to carry a Void into floor 2. I'm just not going to. That's a recipe for disaster. So that would mean we do this, and we get 2 points of fervor. Otherwise, we could take this path to get an extra point of fervor at the cost of 1 upgrade. Never picked a sin that early. Yeah, this would be very early. In fact, it could literally be after our first fight if we wanted it. We could just go bop, 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 and have a sin before the second fight, which would be pretty crazy. There's some high rolls. Wrath is the one you mostly want in the early game. Wrath is nuts. It just kills everything. And it scales reasonably well into the late game. But I'm just not willing to carry the Void for that long. Too much of an issue. So, yeah, I think we'll do this. We can choose what we want to do at this elite. Also, looking at our Zeal tree would help, you know? How good is it? I see Overcharge 1. I am interested. You have my attention. Here, some Delay Rage is good. Overcharge. Okay, you know what? We could have a crap ton of Overcharge, which I like. Where is that Imbue weapon? Are we getting it? We are getting it, no matter what. Yeah, Gribby pointing out that we would take 10 damage stepping on these empty tiles. Definitely something worth considering. As is, 2 fervor to just go Overcharge, Delay Rage. Seems good. And then the next stack we pick up would go towards Hallowed Vitality. So, yeah, I'm pretty alright with this path. Seems good. Let's go ahead and... Oh, right. What's our Zeal 10? Our Zeal 10 is weak 2 to the highest HP enemy, or current random heavy next card costs 1 less. Apply 10 shock to the highest enemy. If we manage to end up with this, that would be pretty ballin'. 1 mana for 10 shock is great. But that's going to take a while to unlock. Maybe we'll get the Codex or something, huh? Quick deck edit. -1 batter for Rebuke. -1 Thwart for Powered Shield. And I guess we'll swap one out for Clashing Steel while we're at it. Okay, looks good. We'll go ahead and batter you. Okay, block with thwarts. And yeah, we'll just use the spell on you, I guess, right? We might as well. Never too much to worry about in this first fight. Nice and easy, we get this lovely one-hit wonder. We're going to want to upgrade it pretty quick, so that's probably the first upgrade point dedicated to one-hit wonder. -1 more batter for this guy. Okay, so Smite on him is decent, but Rebuke is probably better. And then we can just finish him off with the Paragon, I guess. Get some nice overcharge in the process. Yeah, okay, this is like super overkill on you. This will kill you. 72 damage. One-hit wonder is just such a beast in the early game, man. It is so good. You look at your starting deck and you have deal 6 X times. This is twice as good, straight out the gate. Yes, it's single use, but oftentimes that single use is the only one you need. So, let's make it 3 times as good, huh? How does that sound? And let's unlock our Zeal 5. This will be where the other point of fervor goes, but more important to have additional powers to trigger right now rather than just upgrading one of them. Can we get a nice block card? Not really. None of these are really what I want. I'll just take the Seek Higher Power, and we're not going to use that for a little while. What do we upgrade? What do we upgrade? Power Spike is like a thing to purge, is decent. Rebuke is pretty good. As another thing to use for big damage besides just the one-hit wonder. Batters are nice for rage. Let's do the Rebuke. Can't afford any potions. So, nothing much to that. And, yeah, we said we didn't really want this. Bluestone. Not gonna bother yet. Find a better place for it later. Quite the hand we have here. Batter, batter, batter. Yeah, that is the new Tempest class-specific potion. It's called Bottled Lightning, and if you brew it, every enemy that spawns for the duration of the fight, including the first wave, will have 10 shock on them when they spawn. And if you use it in the belt, it triggers all of your Zeal powers. Pretty cool potion, if you ask me. Anyway, one-hit wonder, yeah? Yeah, it's a cool one, man. I like it. Jeez, what do we upgrade, man? What do we actually upgrade? How about Grounded? Grounded seems good. Let's get Grounded in here. Honestly, I'm just going to cut the Smite. It's so inferior to the one-hit wonder here. And we have Rebuke, too, so we shouldn't need it. Should not be necessary, and oh boy. If you guys know what this is... any other... Yeah, every class has a specific potion, actually. In fact, before we hop into this fight, I can show those off. Potions. The class-specific potions. This is the Tempest one we were talking about. The one for the Enlightened we just used last run. Brewing it up so that every enemy spawns with 1 fatigue. If you use it in the belt, you just enter Zen. Very, very handy. The one for Daughter. Brew it up and you'll start with 10 corruption. Use it from the belt and you get 2 void coins in hand, deck, and discard. Which is ridiculous, frankly speaking. One of the most powerful belt options. And for the Hidden, if you brew it, your starting artifact, the Sneak Artist, gives you 2 combo if you start the turn with 0. And if you use it in the belt, it triggers the target's bleed. Pretty cool. Yeah, this potion page is newly added as of 1.0. So, very cool. Love all of the very colorful artwork for the potions. Super neat. Now then... it's time to get the thing I was excited about, the drinking alcohol. Alternatively, there's the Lightning Bolt keychain. But we don't really have that many heavy cards to purge, you know? Heavy, 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 heavy. But we want to play these cards mostly, right? These are our upgraded cards. We don't want to purge them, we want to play them. So it's really just Paragons that would be benefiting. 2 cards out of the whole deck. And if we play the Paragon, we're still getting 1 overcharge. They just want the drinking alcohol. Okay, whole lot of nothing going on here. I think we do this for some overcharge. The delay rage is probably not super relevant. Let's just hold on to the Clashing Steel. The name of the game is just draw one-hit wonder here, so we'll bide our time until then. I will take 1 here quite happily. We got our delay rage. The Grounded is up. Next turn is odd, so we'll get even more rage. And if we just draw out of our 7 cards that we're drawing, if we just get the one-hit wonder, like that, then we should be fine, because it's dealing 27 per. We can even get a little bit of extra value. 192 damage. Not bad. And yeah, I mean, we have no money for the card shop. These 2 nodes are worse than useless. So, sorry, Fervor Point, you're just not worth it. Okay, so probably just gonna quickly dunk the Hell Mongrel with this. There we go. And, sure. No, I'll hold it. Okay, Rebuke instant kills, so... Easy fight. We are just absolutely crushing these opening fights into dust. Hey, Bottled Lightning. Got one for ourselves. Not bad. Shield Bash is cool as a source of vulnerable. We currently do not have any. We got a purple stone. Hell yeah. I want to put that in something, but I do not know where to put it. This fight is giving us a Shield Bash. We don't really want the purple stone and a Shield Bash. Those dogs have taken a beating twice now. They'll come back for more. No, so currently there is like a very small shortage of encounters for floor 1. So you can face the same fight twice. It's usually either the dogs or the greenhouse you can fight twice, I think, is what happens. But as you may or may not know, we got a couple more encounters cooking that are in the works. Some of them are actually pretty close to done. So that'll flesh out that pool, and from that point on, no matter how many fights you take on any floor, every single one should be unique for a run. Because, of course, you know, Josh is just so crazy that he didn't want to stop working for even a moment. 1.0 comes out, and he's like, all right, gotta make more stuff. Yeah, so, Purple Stone, man. There's such a valuable resource on Tempest. I don't want to put it on something that I don't end up using much. But, I mean, it would be really good on the Contra position if we ended up making use of this. We have not found anything that grants tempo. So, yeah, I mean, it's just the Clashing Steel that we started with, and we aren't even playing Clashing Steel because we don't need to block. I guess I can just hold it, man, and be greedy. Okay, these guys are a little annoying. Just a wee bit. Playing this for 2 will kill you, which is quite convenient. We can do this. It's the AoE damage. Purge, and... I kind of want to just go after the one that's burning us, actually, you know? So we don't get burned. Burning is pretty annoying. Okay, here we've got block with Paragon and Thwart, but we have to play both, which is very annoying. So be it. I will play them. And I'm just going to hold the Rebuke. It's going to be really good on the coming turn here. If we draw well enough, we might be able to kill both of them. So I think it's actually better to block like this. Then we can do some of this. 26 more. Should be pretty straightforward. Cool, yeah, another easy fight, man. We're cruising. But that's Tempest for you. This is, I said I wanted to do something that was a little easier, and here we are. A little easier on the brain. Alright, upgrade point. We keep getting upgrade points. I could just do a random Seek Higher Power, honestly. With the drinking alcohol, our draw consistency is going to be very high. No, you know what? Let's do Juiced Up, actually, now that we have drinking alcohol. That's a nice combo. Purge effects plus alcohol go very well together. And we cut... I don't want to cut too many more thwarts. Similar reasoning. They have purge effects. Let's just drop one batter. Elite number 2. Slightly less exciting options, but Band of Power is still pretty good. Notably, if you can line this up with an X-Cost card, that is insane, because you actually get double the energy value. Okay, it's Bruce. Bruce is a bit rude. It's going to be very awkward to block 15 in this deck. I think I will hold on to the Clashing Steel. And we'll play it. Do this. Yeah, we can play one more thwart here. That's fine. As long as I'm still able to get my Rebuke off. Big ol' 40 damage hit. Our Zeal numbers have been pretty high, man. Okay, one hit wonder time? One hit wonder time. I don't think I'm even gonna try to block anything here, honestly. We're just all in. And we will play one batter. 135. Yeah, there we go. Take 9, but end the fight. Seems good. Probably could have done that like slightly more optimally. Taking a little bit less damage. Oh, okay. We don't want to waste the Band of Power here, so we'll let our Sacred Light kill him. I have nightmares about Bruce. This guy got me good a few times, says Gribby. Yeah, I mean, he's a tough customer. There was a very short period of time where the piranhas that he spawned were not minions. You actually had to kill them after you killed Bruce. That was fun. And he used to be way different, too, before he spawned the piranhas. He did all kinds of weird stuff. He was, like, immune to vulnerable, and if you put bleed on him, he could heal from it, which was just very strange. There were a lot of enemies that specifically punished bleed for some inexplicable reason back in the day. It was like a flavor thing, I guess, but it didn't make a lot of sense. Okay, let's put the yellow stone on the Clashing Steel. I'm pretty happy with that. Otherwise, though, we'll save our stones to see what's in the card pack that we get after this fight. Wow, this is not a very good hand at all. Honestly, I kind of just want to purge everything and then just hope we draw one-hit wonder and get him with the band. We're not fighting another elite, right? So, yeah, we already fought 2. We got these things. We're drawing 7 out of 15 next turn. That's like a 50-50. And if we don't draw it, we're extremely likely to have drawn one of these. Okay. It's not a meme. It's not a meme. This is a good play, I promise. We didn't get it, but that's okay. Because we'll just get our block this way, and we're almost guaranteed to draw it next turn. Almost. Come on, baby. Okay, now we just need to not be an idiot and get rid of the Blessed Plating first. So, play this, purge this. There we go, we hit him for 3 to get rid of the plating. And it's 216 damage. See, we perfected the fight. I told you it was a good strat, guys. Crack this pack. What do we got? Keep pace is really nice. Shifting winds, contraposition, imbue weapon. We're getting another imbue weapon, I think, right? That's interesting. I don't know if we want two. I was hoping for some tempo, man. Especially we have 2 contrapositions now. I would really like some tempo. Yeah, I don't want 2 imbue weapons. I'm gonna roll this. Ray shields. I guess it's fine. Yeah, second imbue weapon coming up. Okay. Let's do a little bit of finagling. -1 more batter. Toss in keep pace. The strike twice is not really going to do much right now, truthfully. So I think we'll wait on that. Ray shields with a bluestone's pretty good. So maybe we'll go for that. I don't really want to cut too many thwarts. Should I cut the powered shield? We're literally just playing it as 3-cost block 14, which is not a very good card. I'll cut it. Socket the bluestone. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut Paragon for shield bash. And then I want to seek higher power as well. I want 1 copy of seek higher power. Cut 1 more batter. Cut the other Paragon. I mean, Paragon's not that great. I'll cut 1 more batter for the seek higher power, and I'll put the purple stone on it. Now, you know what? I'm greedy, dude. I don't want to do it. I want to save it until I see floor 2. We're doing fine as is, so. Okay, this guy is a bit annoying, but it shouldn't be that bad. This is already going to be so much damage. And we'll just hold the raised shields for block. Okay, so the only block cards right now are Paragon and Thwart. I guess we would rather have Paragon, so we'll raise shields first. We got a Thwart, it's fine. Ditch a batter. I'd rather get the Purge effect here, I think. Sure, why not? Get that going. 50% rage here, so the rebuke will just kill him. We just need to get underneath the threshold for his ability. Purge, purge, purge. Alright. We're not going to use this for a little while, but if we do develop our Zeal tree into having the Overcharge 3, which I'm sure we will eventually, it'd be pretty decent. But for now, Overcharge 1 on our Zeal 3 will be very nice. You basically hit this every turn, right? So 89% of the time so far we're hitting Zeal 3. And that makes us have almost permanent uptime on Overcharge. We don't have any discharge effects besides the Rebuke, so it will basically last indefinitely. Which means that any additional Overcharge we gain is going to take a lot longer to fall off. And that the imbue weapon can do more, but I'm still not going to play it just yet. We'll at least wait until we see floor 2 and maybe socket this purple stone. We shouldn't need it right now anyway. Okay, not much going on here. Just do a simple batter. I want to hit 7 Zeal, so we'll go double batter rebuke. Or, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, the slight misplay, slight misplay. It's fine. I said I wanted to turn my brain off, right? This is what you get. Okay, Paragon is very convenient here, and now the band is ready for when we get our one-hit wonder, which is guaranteed next turn, because if we don't draw it, we'll draw the Seek Higher Power, which means we don't need to play grounded, just purge for energy. There's the one-hit wonder. $368 damage. Sleepy Tempest after Angry Monk. Exactly. We gotta go a little bit slower. We gotta drop our blood pressure, you know. Take it nice and easy as we deal 368 damage with one attack. Do I want a Shifting Winds for this boss fight? Sounds kind of nice. I think I do. Let's cut one more batter. It's the Swamp Mistress. Oh, very straightforward turn here. We should probably get rid of this Power Ward. I don't know, man. Maybe we will just be one-shotting her, or close to it, with our favorite one-hit wonder. Hell, I mean, with a turn like this, if we draw it next turn, she's in trouble. Because there goes the Vuln, here comes the Delay Rage, and we're going to get additional Delay Rage if we hit 5 Zeal, which we will now. So, yeah, just purge this and draw deep. 50% Delay Rage, Vulnerable up, 7 out of 10 energy. Very likely that we draw it, and if we don't, we have the Seekire Power. There it is. Drop you. Yeah, you know, I think we're going to be okay with that shield, Gribby. I think we're going to be alright. We'll do this to tick up the band of power. 540 damage. Not bad, huh? I think we want the Power Ward here. Extra Overcharge, extra Delay Rage sounds right up my alley. The Utility Belt is interesting if we end up rigging anything. We will get a Greenstone eventually. Notably, we do also have this Omniscience, which is currently not very useful, but this is just naturally rigged. Very few cards that don't require an upgrade or something to make them rigged, but Omniscience is here. So, we don't really want to purge that, though, to get an extra copy. I don't think we care about this Utility Belt, really. I would rather have a booster pack. And then over here, we can get the 12th time we play a block card, draw 2. That's not bad. The belt says an upgraded version of the first card you purge in a fight will be added to your hand. So the most typical use case for this is when you have either a buff or some kind of expelling ability that you've rigged with a green stone. You purge it and then play it, so it's just kind of normal from there on. But then when you cycle back around through your deck, you have an extra copy of it. Otherwise, it's just kind of random extra value, right? Because it adds it to your hand. So you're gaining energy, you know. It's a funky thing. I don't think it quite fits our playstyle. It is good, though. As for the Promise of the Fish, I think I don't want that. I think I want to save my money. There's lots of good stuff to be buying with Essence. Pack number 2 for this run. Well, number 3, actually, if you count our starting pack. Eye of the Storm. Hey, that's more overcharge. We're actually starting to get quite a bit of overcharge here, even with another Grounded. Grease Lightning is a maybe. I don't think I want Complete Circuit, though. We have no shock right now. So, you know what? I literally never noticed until just now that the little lightning circle is like a snake eating its own tail, like an Ouroboros thing. I did not notice that until just now. That's cool. Anyway, see you later, Complete Circuit. Second Raise Shields. That's fine, I guess. Hilariously, you can chain Raise Shields together when you have 2 of them. They'll keep recurring each other if you have them as the only targets. Alright, map rewards. What do we got? Retaliate is good. A 3rd Raise Shields with another blue stone in it. Shift Polarity is pretty cool with Contraposition. Otherwise, not too much here. Mark our Soul Collector. Gotta go there. It's not optional. Do something like this, maybe? That seems alright. Getting this Raise Shields is going to be awkward. It's exclusive between the Raise Shields and the Elite. I would probably rather have the Elite. is what I'm thinking, so... Sorry, we'll unhighlight that. Sorry, Raise Shields, you will not be joining your brothers in our deck. This seems pretty good. The only place to spend essence is going to be here and here. Oh yeah, before I forget while we're at it, let's swap our spell over. Lots to do right now. Okay, what do we put in? Probably Imbue Weapon over this Paragon, since we're going to have a lot of overcharge now. I think I can just put the Purple Stone under Seek Higher Power, right? Nothing else that, like, super duper wants it. Battle Plan is basically the same thing as Seek Higher Power. Yeah, okay. Purple Stone on the Seek Higher Power. Another Raise Shields instead of a Thwart? Probably. A Red Stone maybe goes on a Batter that we upgrade. How many upgrades are we even getting? 1, 2, 3. Is there anything that we are picking up that we really want to upgrade? Retaliate. Okay, so if we upgrade Retaliate, we have 2 upgrade points to spare, which means that we could upgrade the Crowned. Shifting Winds just gets rigged. Don't really care that much about that. Okay, yeah, I could upgrade a Batter, so sure. We'll put a Red Stone in 1 Batter. And I do want Eye of the Storm. Eye of the Storm is really good. Lots of Purge effects is going to be nice. Do I cut 1 more Thwart? Probably. I think we're okay with block still. Although, yeah, I mean, with double Raise Shields, we should be fine. We should be fine. Gribby says, wouldn't you wait for the Retaliate to put the Purple Stone in, or is it too greedy? So, Retaliate does not trigger the Purple Stone multiple times. X-cost cards in this game are a little bit weird, but the wording on this says deal 5 damage and block 4 X times. All of that is contained within 1 card trigger. So even if we spent 20 energy on the Retaliate, it would only trigger 1 Purple Stone. Yeah, don't worry. It's not immediately intuitive, the way that X costs work in this game, because there are some X costs that trigger X times. It used to be even more confusing. There used to be 2 separate effects that were like X costs, and they were like very marginally different. It was very confusing. It was like Empowered and Siphon or something. Super weird. Yeah, well, there are some that are trigger plus X, but those are kind of rare specifically because it is so good with Void Stones. So, like Surge, I think, for Tempest is trigger plus X, right? Yeah, anyway. Not a terribly uncommon misconception for you to have made there. I definitely thought it worked that way when I was new to the game, and I was sorely disappointed to learn otherwise. Okay. If we're gonna fight these guys, I'd rather do it sooner than later. Let's... Do we just get the overcharge rolling immediately, honestly? Yeah. Yeah, we do. We will rebuke you. Purge down the rest. Hit 7 Zeal, get back 1 energy. Nice opening turn there. Oh yeah, but Surge is inert, actually, so it doesn't get multi-trigger value on Void Stones either. Okay, so the Imbue Weapon is only 18 right now, which is mediocre, but like these guys are a large part of what will be giving us the overcharge. We also do have this. This is some nice overcharge. Let's do this. Don't think I want Shifting Winds, don't think I want this random Batter here. The one-hit wonder is going to be pretty good. Let's put Vuln on you, huh? Get what block we can. Not going to use the Imbue. 48. I don't think we're going for like a sync kill here. So I think the play is get rid of Batter, play this, hit you for 48. We'll pick you off next turn, let 1 respawn happen, and then try to do 2 at once. Is what I think we're going to go for. here's all our overcharge now. What do we want to discard? Clashing Steel, I think. And how about a Thwart? This is a block card that we don't want to recur off the Raise Shields yet, so let's Raise Shields first. We got Clashing Steel. Okay, now we want to get it, so now we'll do this. Ditch that. We did get the thing that we wanted. We have a whole bunch of overcharge. There's an enormous amount of damage coming our way. Somebody please help. Oh, the goat boys. The goat boys. Okay. My god. I guess we might as well open with the Seek. Dump this garbage, dump this thing that we're never gonna play. Pretty much have to do this. Pretty much have to do this. Never playing this. Rebuke kills you. Does not give us full progress, but I think we just gotta take what we can get at this point. The band is ready. I am sad. We are getting a shrine, so eventually we could get some healing. Ah, the goats. The goats! We are dang near dead. Very nearly dead. Imbue weapons dealing 90. That's pretty sweet at the very least. But that's because it's getting double triggered, actually. We don't want to waste a double trigger on that. We want to go batter double trigger. Imbue for 75. And we can't kill you. So we have to hope that this keeps us alive, and it does. Might as well do this while we have rage. Might as well do this to try and end the fight next turn. Well, that hurt. The other potion we have is not a health potion. It's Bottled Lightning. Unfortunate. Okay. We're still alive, and that's all that matters. Not sure what I should have done differently there. Probably something that I should have done differently. Yeah. Not sure, not sure. Yeah, we lived. Time to just put it out of our mind. Do we want to change up anything? Not really. Don't think we can really afford 5 overcharge for Grease Lightning very often. Let's get this overcharge going immediately. 75 delay rage. Could have a pretty big turn. Okay, so the one-hit wonder is here. If we could just kill this guy efficiently, that would be pretty nice. How big is the imbue weapon? It's not that big. Rebuke is going to be better. Okay, let's go batter Rebuke. This is going to kill with 3. Purge this. So we can play the imbue as well, which kills you. Okay, yeah, but we want to block, of course. So let's go pick you off and then thwart clashing for full block. 19 next turn. I should probably get rid of the imbue. Got a double trigger lined up, so pretty much anything kills him. Just need to draw a block here. We drew block here. Good stuff. Not gonna bother with the Seek at this rate. We'll just raise shields. Keep pace, okay. So we have to play something here for the rest of our block. I guess we'll do keep pace. Purge, play. Purge. Get the juiced up. That really doesn't kill? I thought that was going to kill for some reason. Well then. Starting to feel like we need to put the stupid powered shield back in at this rate. Honestly, that probably is what we need to do. Block cards in here, we got 2. Alright, there we go. Looping the raise shields. Let's ditch keep pace. There we go. Yeah, such a nice interaction, being able to do that. Alright. That should be the end of it, finally. So we only ended up with the 2 damage there. That's fine, all things considered. I can handle that. 39 on the imbue weapon, not bad. Okay, we're out of here. Let's just go ahead and upgrade the batter, yeah? Or should we get some block, huh? Upgrading a raised shields isn't such a bad idea. 4 extra block. Could also get 4 extra block on a clashing steel. Yeah, I think I could use the blocks. Let's go raise shields, and let's get the powered shield in here. Or actually, no, let's do the shield wall instead. If we're doing the goofy looping thing with raise shields, that's really good with the shield wall. It's also nice with the Seekire power. So I will cut 1 more thwart for a shield wall. We have to take 5 damage here. That really sucks, but nothing to do about it. Moving on. You are a little bit scary, I must admit. Clashing Steel gets us almost all of the block we need, so we'll hang on to this. Gotta do something about this burning. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and seek. Can discard. Kinda want a lot of these cards, honestly. Double raise shields is really good here, man. Okay. We'll get rid of these 2, and we'll purge this. Raise gives us... Okay, thwart, get rid of that. How much is this? 36? Eh, it's not bad. It's probably better to play the rebuke, though. I will put down the grounded. I've got shield bash coming up. Jeez. Should I even play either of these? Or do I need more energy? Could do a big one. Oh wait, actually, the band. The band is about ready to go here, huh? Yeah, so we're just gonna do batter into a huge one-hit wonder, right? We can even make him vulnerable. So screw that, we're purging everything. Alright, so yeah, we'll go shield bash. And I think we want the 50% rage here, too. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, never mind. We're good, we're good. We're good, it was enough, it was enough. The fervor... We're barely even hitting our Zeal 3. It's kind of... Or our Zeal 7. It's kind of sad. Draw and discard... This is not as impactful as I was hoping it would be. That being said, I do still think it's the correct play. If I could have had like block 8 or something, that would have been nice. Oh well. It's definitely too early for you now. Although the one-hit wonder is ready to go immediately. So that's pretty cool. 180. Sure, why not? We'll have 100% rage on this coming turn. The Unholy Creations have not been buffed at all. This Raise Shields works out very nicely. We do have a block card in here, right? Yeah, the Keep Pace. Don't need you. Well, I might want to hold you, actually. We don't need... Killing these guys is actually going to be a bit more annoying than I wish it would be. This is a bit of a concern. Okay, fine. I guess we won't play the Grounded. This fight should not go on too much longer, hopefully. Batter, batter, batter. And I won't hold anything. So we're at 21. We draw our Raise Shields. Lots of good draws off of, or lots of good hits off of that Raise Shields. We also have the Shield Bash. So let's bash first, then raise. Okay, Clashing Steel. That is not even necessary, actually. So let's go ahead and seek higher power and ditch it in that case. And we can hold the Rebuke, so I will, since nobody's attacking this turn. I wish this was the one that had a blue stone in it. Oh well. We should be pretty okay, because this is going to be very close to killing you. The batter is so close to getting him. That is a bit rough. Okay, fine. Get a random block card back, get rid of it. We should just kill him, honestly, get the Imbue down. And the Rebuke is not quite going to kill you, but if we draw this, which is almost guaranteed, I think it will. Purge, purge, throw that in there for good measure. 112. Oh, even the band, yeah, okay. Even the band. We didn't need that band, so it's kind of actually a waste. But it is what it is. Now, since there's no, like, good... Do I have to give up the Overcharge just so I can recur a block card 23% of the time? Is that worth it, man? The other option is to get a Zeal 10 and start using Power Spike. But I don't know. I mean, week 2 is okay for 1 mana. Week 2 on the highest HP enemy. I don't think that's worth it. I want Overcharge. Overcharge is important for both Imbue Weapon and One Hit Wonder. This is a really tough call, man. Are we just gonna die if we don't have this as an option? How many fights are left here? We got an Elite coming up next. And then we get... I mean, the Retaliate's gonna be really nice. That'll help. Okay. Just for the Elite, let's go ahead and get Touch of Calm. And then actually put in the Power Spike over... Over what? I don't want to cut too many batters because they increment my band. But like, so this is 1 mana, 2 weak to the highest HP enemy, as opposed to Languish, which is 2 mana for 2 weak and a draw. Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't compare all that well. Because what we want, ultimately, is apply Shock 10. That's going to be really big. Or even recur a heavy card, honestly. That's not bad either. But I do think we need a bit of extra help in terms of defense, so... I guess we'll cut 1 more Thwart for a Languish. See what this does for us. I see some good things here. The Pickled Hand for extra energy sounds pretty big. Yeah, I think I want this. Okay, early grounded is nice. We want to get this going early. We don't want to hit him with this to trigger his ability. 5 out of 8 is too much. I think I'm going to hold the raise shield, so let's just batter him once for what that's worth. Okay. Raise gets us back, keep pace guaranteed, which I think is good. We want the delay rage for our one-hit wonder turn that's coming up. And we'll probably even hold the batter. So let's raise. We don't need you. We can raise again. We got it back, lucky. So we're already up to 50 delay rage here. I guess in that case we'll stack Vuln on him too. And then if we draw exactly these 7 cards, we would whiff on the one-hit wonder. But it's not even that bad. He's only hitting for 17. If I want to be a little bit greedier, I hold the batter as well to try and get more rage. I mean, if we don't draw the one-hit wonder... Actually, no, yeah, if we purge this, we're guaranteed because the Languish draws a card. There's like no block in here. I should probably get rid of this. Alright, we got it. How big is it? It's very big. That could have gone a lot worse. Dark Idol time. We cannot afford voids. We don't want to give him souls, so common artifact me. Oh hey, that's not bad. The first time each turn you play an attack, gain 25% rage. We don't have that many attacks, but it makes our batters better. So if we go like with this red batter into the one-hit wonder, you know, that's pretty nice. Okay, I'm going to take the Languish back out. And I'm going to put in the battle plan. No, I'm going to put in the powered shield, honestly. We got to do one more fight here before we can get a significant boost at the Soul Collector. Okay, this fight shouldn't be that bad. I think we're just going to one-hit wonder this guy down, right? Like, immediately we're just going to get rid of him. Because we only need to purge one more time. In fact, we can even... Well, actually... Okay, well, if we can raise shields, drop that, get rid of that. 128. 14 next turn. Feel safe purging. Give me more overcharge. Taking out the king real quick like that. Pretty good. Hopefully we get a courtesan and not the champ. You got the champ. Sometimes you get a champ. It's fine. Shield wall. We don't have any abilities that are relevant to play here. We didn't draw the Seek. So I guess we're just playing a thwart. So here we could go like batter into rebuke, right? It's gonna be a lot of rage. This is already dealing 64. This is 12. Yeah, so he'll die, right? Oh wait, I don't know how to count. I don't know how to count. Ignore me. Ignore me. We're gonna draw a bunch of raise shields and stuff. Defense-wise, we're fine. So, Shifting Winds is way too late for you. Raise shields before the Seek, of course. Clashing Steel, Thwart, then we Seek. Okay, 2 damage. 32 coming up. We just full purge here. Okay, shield wall, pretty good. There's no block cards in there, so we can control the raise shields precisely. So I think what we want to do is, let's see, if we purge this, Rage Shields, get it back, purge it again, that's 6 plus 10 plus, this is going to have 2 other abilities on it, right? So what does that come out to? Plus 10 plus 13 plus 4 is 33. So that's pretty much perfect, right? This, vulnerable, shield wall. Yeah. Yeah, that works. And now this is dealing quite a bit. A lot of Banes in the deck. Do I want extra rage? Kind of. I should definitely be hitting you while you're vuln. Yeah, give me 50% rage. Now you're dead. The Lost Spirit is really not much of a threat, just a mild nuisance. The Courtesan hasn't buffed her Frenzy yet, so she's not too bad either. We're gonna waste a crap ton of overcharge on this stupid powered shield here, but it's fine. Because all we have to do is finish off this last weak spirit now. And we'll take it nice and slow. As slow as we need to, that is. Okay, Retaliate's a good one. Definitely going to be helpful. Is that just the upgrade? Right away, just on the Retaliate? Probably. It's a pretty good card. We also got a Black Stone. So we need to think about where that should go. So since this is basically a block card, we can take out a weaker block card right now, and I think it honestly is just going to be Thwart. This is so weird, man. Like, I want to have Thwarts to get more Zeal, especially to try and hit that Zeal 7, right? Get the sweet overcharge. But I don't think I can afford it. And, like, Batters are kind of weak, but I need them for my Band of Power. I need them for the Jousting Lance. So I just keep cutting Thwarts. I guess I could cut Shield Wall, maybe? I don't know. This one seems important. Powered Shield. Maybe I upgrade the Shifting Winds and put a Blackstone in that, huh? I don't know. Let's try this. See what kind of relics we can get. Hopefully some good ones. Oh, hey. It's the Me relic. I don't think this is a good deck for it, unfortunately, though. At the start of each turn, gain 2 energy. At the end of each turn, lose 2 energy. Yeah, I don't think that's what we want. We're trying to bank up energy over our turns for big X costs. So the Broken Shifter is probably not the pickup. Jumper Cable's looking pretty good though, but I want a rare. And if I don't want this rare, then this is the next best thing. The Monkey's Paw. Do we have any 0 costs? We have literally none. Well, that's unfortunate. Just the Clashing Steel is the only 0 cost we have. Dang, it's going to be a little hard to really take advantage of this thing. Let's buy the cheap guy here. Jeweler's Loop. Well, that was definitely not what I was hoping would happen at that Soul Collector. Or at least gonna get Redo here. That'll be a good 0 cost. Any others on the floor? No. Okay, well, not much to do about that. Do I put Blackstone on, like, the Grounded or something? Do I save it? Honestly, no. Let's just put Blackstone on the Raise Shields. It can recur itself now, huh? That's pretty good. Guess we'll give this a try. The redo's gonna be really nice. We're drawing so many cards though now, man. On turn 2, we draw 5 base, plus 2 for the drinking alcohol to 7, plus 2 for the monkey's paw to 9. We're going to have 9 cards in our hand on turn 2. Pretty insane. Definitely gonna get the grounded down. Do I just want to hold for a large retaliate? I think I do, so let's get some delay rage going. And should I hit him? Nah, let's just draw deeper. Alright. The burning is at least gone. We're gonna get some fumble. This is what our hand is going to be. Every turn from 2 onward, we're going to have this many cards, which will make finding our 0 costs easy, since we only have 2 of them. That'll at least be helpful. Okay, what are we throwing away here? A block card, basically, because we don't need block. So I'll just ditch this. I do want to get Rage in the Jousting Lance, so I'll play this. And honestly, I guess the one-hit wonder can just kill him at this point, really, so... Yeah, so much for Retaliate. Put some Vuln on him. 378 damage. Cool. Yeah, Gribby, any card that has Recur, if it's within its own category, you can put a Blackstone on it and Recur itself. That used to be a very powerful play with Masochist for the Daughter. Here, let me pick my stone thing here real quick, and then I'll get into that. No real special reason to pick one stone over another right now. We're not getting any other things for a while. I guess recurring the Raised Shields means we should take the blue stone. Yeah, blue stone. Redo's good. I will still remember to slap that into the deck. This card right here, Masochist. Recur 2 random non-afflictions, Soul Tie 3, Expel. It did not used to Expel. You could put a Blackstone on it, and then you would play it, and recur random cards. Then you would play the Ghosted Copy, and recur the original Masochist, and then you would play that again. You could play it 3 times, which was pretty nutty. It was we made it Expel specifically to prevent that, because that was too powerful. Since this is a Mastery card, especially, you could just pick this as your Mastery, put a Blackstone on it, and go ham. Yeah, so basically, what's going on is that it won't recur itself immediately when I play it, right? But the Ghosted Copy that I get can recur the original copy. So that is pretty good. Pretty good to have as an option. Okay, time to fight another elite with 10 health. Start the battle. So, Like Clockwork seems great here. Or, wait, no, this isn't the one I was thinking of. No, Like Clockwork is okay here. Carrying Case, we don't really want to hold cards. We draw so much anyway, it's hardly necessary. Tesla Trident for even more energy gain, though, could be nice. Could be nice. We can spend quite a bit of energy on the right turn. We're getting decent overcharge. I think we'll take it. It's the Dolus. Well, at least it'll be good with Monkey's Paw. And guess who forgot to put Redo in, even though I tried to verbally remind myself. Turns out I was rewarded, because it's the Dolus. Toss away the Imbue here. That is a lot of damage, man. We'll hold the Shield Bash at the very least. I think this is going to be important. I think it's important that we get some overcharge. Honestly, I kind of want to hold the Shield Wall too. And I want the grounded down. This is what I'm doing. If you're not playing with Blind Spot on like me and you know you're fighting Dolus, Contraposition is a pretty good counter to Dolus. Okay, so here we'll throw away the thwart, I guess, which makes me a little bit sad, because now it's in the pool for the raise shields. See what it finds us. Okay, we got the shield bash back. Let's dump you. You're very expensive. And kind of want all of these things, man. I guess I can get rid of the Blackstone raise shields. Purge, purge, more vulnerable. How big is this one-hit wonder? It's big. It's real big. And we can even do this first. Get 50% rage. Oh, and the band is ready now? Yeah, she's absolutely dead. Goodbye. Could have gone a lot worse, man. I keep saying that. I feel like we're very close to dying a lot of the time. Sunder, huh? That's not bad. Our only source of vulnerable currently is the shield bash. Why am I looking in the backpack? This is our only source of vulnerable right now, and vulnerable's a big deal, obviously. The overcharge and delay rage has been pretty nice, though, from this power ward. And yes, I will surely add redo this time, right? I will surely remember to add redo. I think I should take the Sunder. I do. We're moving away from imbue weapon. We toyed with it for a little bit, and I think we're just done with it at this point. We have lots of other sources of energy gain. We don't need to stack up overcharge. I'm going to buy Sunder. And then I'm going to remember to equip it, and then I'm going to remember to go into my deck manager and put in redo. There we go. So, honestly, we can just take out the imbue weapon at this point. I do want to have some attacks, of course. So maybe I should try and squeeze in one more batter, but I just don't see how. I don't see how we fit it in. So, whatever. A little bit annoyed that I can't come up with something that makes me happy here. At least this makes me happy, getting some nice healing. Sacrificial Toast. Hello, what's going on, man? How are you doing? We're on a Tempest run here that's going okay.